And YouTube finally catches up to everything else. Right. Hello, everyone. Today, we're going to be talking about just... okay, all right. We were going to talk about the fact that AI was a thing on Facebook now. However, Meta just deleted all of them like 2 hours ago.
That was fucking fast.
That was fucking fast.
I sent you that one picture last night. I hope that came in handy.
Yep, I mean, we've still got the news articles of it, but geez, this thing lived for like 36 hours, I think. This was not quite the miracle that Meta had been hoping for and anticipating.
Yeah, well, I mean, it sounded like a fucking dumb idea. I guess I'm surprised they took it down so early, because, like, yeah, that's the right move. It's a fucking stupid idea. But, like, did they not anticipate the backlash? Did they really, like, go in thinking people would be like, oh, yeah, man, this is gonna get me back on Facebook?
I mean, it's like, okay, I'm just reading this little headline here. Meta deletes AI character profiles after backlash and racism accusations. It's because of the racism accusations? Is that the only reason why? It's because of the racism, not because of the AI.
There were several problems here. Firstly, these were designed by, like, the most boring people you have ever encountered in your entire life, okay? The little chatbots are... You can see Mr. Beast up there.
Service guarantee citizenship.
Whoa! No, really, that looks like Mr. Beast.
Yep, you've got Snoop Dogg here.
Yep.
Paris Hilton down here.
I think I've seen the one on the bottom right. I think that was the one that I linked.
I think, yeah, that one. Yeah.
I recognize her. The queer black mother of two, or whatever.
Which is in and of itself weird, like queer black mother of two. You're a script.
Okay. Yeah, like and just also, yeah, like mother of two. Who are your children? You are an AI that runs code. I don't understand.
Such a
I guess
weird
that's
thing
the
to
character
create.
she plays, but like, I'm just baffled.
And but that is like character you play. Okay, proud, black, queer, right? I see the fetish potential here. Mother of two.
God. The realest source for life's up and downs. You literally aren't real.
Yes, truth teller. Like, you are a meta propaganda bot. What I fucking...
This is like the old MSN chat bot from back in the day.
Service guarantee citizenship.
I mean... I don't even fucking know what to compare this to. Like, part of me wants to reach for ye olde Tay, of course.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
She was quite the thing back in ye olde good old times.
That must have been like 10 years ago.
Oh, more, wasn't it?
Something like that.
2016. That's more recent than I thought it was, actually.
Okay, yeah, that is more recent than I thought. All I remember about Tay is it took probably 3 days before she was like super racist. It was amazing.
Arch, people are saying your alerts are too loud. Turn it down.
I literally can't. This is Streamlabs fucking up. My alerts are at 10% volume right now.
Because I was gonna say, your alerts are too loud every time I watch your stream.
Yeah,
I thought that was on purpose.
I just have to turn them off because there's literally nothing I can do. This is a Streamlabs issue, not me. The alert box is set to 10% fucking volume.
Now, it's funny you say that because I had a very similar issue with Streamlabs where some of my alerts I can turn down and it's fine. But the bit alert on Twitch specifically is fucking deafening. And no matter how much I turn it down, it doesn't change.
Have you tried going into Streamlabs itself and turning down the individual alert itself?
Yeah, that's what I do. I don't use Streamlab.
No, I'm talking to Arch because he's
okay, my bad.
Stupid.
Wait,
Arch, do you use
slobs?
I have turned down everything I can. Like, right now, I'm going to try to just turn down the browser source in and of itself. Because all options are at, like, nothing. And yet it seems to get louder every time.
Someone in the chat said that my audio sounds weird. Like, it's being played twice, but offset by a millisecond. Am I, like, echoing or something?
Not that I can hear.
Like, I know I'm not echoing in the room. Like, I have a home studio, but... I mean, I sound like ass every time I'm on Discord. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with Discord. It hates me.
Imagine having a studio. I just have my apartment, and I'm in my living room.
Yeah, I decked out my room. Like, it's just top to bottom. This room in my townhouse is just a home studio. Is my job, and it's just top to bottom bass traps and sound foam. No Canadian Goblin today. I'm a Canadian Goblin. Wow.
Arch replaced one Canadian with another.
Yeah, we're interchangeable. That's why
You
if you read the
ignorant
description,
slut.
the description calls me Dev. No, really, you can go read it. It calls me Dev. It says the guests are Dev, Short Fat Otaku, and Lumi, and then it links me and Lumi.
Well, there you go.
I'm Dev, everybody. Hey! I got a new microphone. I sound a little different today.
Canadians are modular. Yes.
Yeah, we're completely interchangeable.
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
Okay, there we go. I have now turned it down with the browser source down, with the Streamlabs announcer down, and
That's gotta
with
work.
just the entire desktop audio turned down. So I can do no more. I have literally muted everything I can mute.
No, you're Welsh Mordred. Okay, but that's canon. That's IRL canon. Madry Dev, it would clearly be Madevbred.
My deaf bread.
Get the acronym right. I can't believe Editor Dave is on ArchCast. You caught me. I'm Editor Dave.
Where did I put the damn thing now? I was distracted by Lum complaining about volume as she usually does.
What? I was echoing the concerns of chat.
Echoing
you-
the concerns. Lum, that's an awfully large word for you.
Oh my god. The people were complaining. Arch doesn't read chat.
People. Fuck the people. What are we, a proletariat dictatorship?
Dev, but he'll
things
actually
where they
talk
don't know
about
this
truckers. I can talk about the truckers. I don't mind.
Now, as
I'm
for
pro the truckers.
the alleged racism complaints, by the way, this was largely actually the bots themselves that people were complaining about. Because the bots apparently had they hadn't really tested their filters very well, and they did tay out a little bit.
Yes.
Now, tragically, let's see. I think that they deleted
Heresy's the
virtually
question.
all of it
Fire
because
is the answer.
I mean, duh.
Yeah. How did they not see this coming? It happens every time.
But here's a good one. Here's a good one. So this came from one
You
of them.
Ignorant slut.
Hello, Grandpa Brian. I have found that seniors are often particularly interested in learning about textiles. It might have something to do with the fact that they've got a lifetime of experience with different fabrics and are eager to learn more.
What the fuck?
And it just draws this pictures of a room full of weird, horrifying-looking AI old people with
Oh my
crayons
God.
and blankets and shit.
The one
Oh
on
my
the
God.
far left, I feel like her glasses are molding into her face.
No, even the one on the far left, Grandma, you're missing the paper. Don't draw on the table.
Oh my god, she is! She's just drawing all over the table. I didn't even notice that. Why does it look like the bottom left arm is photoshopped in?
I don't even goddamn know.
Oh my god! There's like a creepypasta monster in the background on the far back right by the painting.
Oh my god.
Look at the
Yeah.
face!
Fuck.
Citizenship.
Oh my god! No, there's like a bunch of them. Oh my god, there's like a person outside the window. And there's like some kind of weird blob by the door coming in. Now this is creepier the more you look at it.
It's not good, and people had a blast finding more and more of these little retarded things.
Oh my god. Wait, 46 weeks ago?
So this is almost a year old. Yeah, February 10th, 2024.
Oh, I thought this was like one of the ones that just happened.
I think this is just their test things from when they originally started teasing them.
You ignorant.
I mean, I was gonna say, this looks a little bit like, you remember, what was it called? Mini Dolly? Something like that? It was the AI art program from when, like, the AI art generation was really new and everything looked creepy. But they leaned into it.
I don't remember. And it's like, okay, do all of these AI accounts have the like verified check mark on Instagram too? Because I just noticed that.
Well,
verified bot.
Not only that, you can't block them. You could not block them. You could not stop them from sending you shit. They were not bound by the usual rules.
That's awful. Like, oh my god. Okay, so verification is predominantly, hypothetically, to prove that you're not a bot. So why are we verifying the bots?
Guarantees citizenship.
Well, I think we've long since abandoned the idea that the checkmark is in any way a verification of anything whatsoever. It has literally just become like a status symbol in essence, like a mark of being somebody on the platform, I suppose.
I mean, before Twitter got sold to Elon, it was definitely just a status symbol. I have my own long saga of the checkmark and trying to get the checkmark, and my communications with people on the back end of Twitter and them being completely useless. And then as soon as Elon bought it, it just, it's just a thing you buy. But in becoming something you just buy, now fuckloads of bots have it. So, like, either way, it's just useless.
Which is probably why Meta decided to just lean into the entire thing and just make bots. If there is no solution to the bot problem, just make bots. There you go.
Oh yeah, it turns out great. It turned out so great it lasted less than 24 hours. You sent me the subject yesterday, and I don't think it lasted 24 hours.
Yeah, it did not do well. And the goal behind this, of course, was to try to encourage more engagement, basically. Because that's like the only metric these platforms give a fuck about is the engagement for the advertisers, where they can go like, oh, we had so many impressions and so many posts. And at that point, they don't actually care if that is a human being seeing it. This was actually a problem with YouTube. You've definitely seen this, Dry Bread. The promotion tab on the back end of your YouTube.
Yep.
Yes. So the promotion system was a system where YouTube would ask you to basically pay them a set amount of money. I think the minimum was like $100 or something, and they would promote your video. And initially, you're okay, but isn't that what the algorithm is for? It's like, no, give us more.
By the way, that feature has been broken for me forever. Every time I've ever clicked it to see like how it works, it just gives me a blank page for years.
Yeah, because they gave up on it, because it didn't work. Because here's the thing. The promotion thing, it looked for accounts that were usually engaging with promoted content. What accounts do you think were primarily engaging with artificially promoted content?
Probably not many.
Bots.
Bots.
And
so they were advertising to the bot.
Yes, and this created a feedback loop where the bot would click the advert, and thus the bot would be rated more likely to click the advert by the advertising system, meaning that the system would send more adverts the bot's way. So the bot would click more adverts.
That's amazing.
And so it continued.
I wonder how long it took them to notice that was happening.
Oh, I don't think they've fixed it. I don't think they've even touched it since.
Oh my god. I mean, that doesn't surprise me.
They fucking noticed? Because it's like, in terms of YouTube getting, reception back for various things that they have on their platform. Like, for example, a small thing that they still haven't fixed. The white on fucking white for their little raid thing. It's like, oh, thanks for the raid. Who the hell are you? Do I recognize this picture?
Yep. There's all kinds of little things like that that haven't gotten fixed. Okay, here's one that I never see people complain about. So when you're a YouTuber, sometimes people will like go to your newest video and think they need to comment on that for you to see the comment. No. If you're a YouTuber, then you've got this studio page, and on it, you can click on your community page. And it is all the comments you get on your channel in order from newest to oldest. And the YouTuber can like put filters on that and search stuff. Now, for years and years and years, you could search someone's username on here, and you would see every comment that that user has left on your channel. It was really useful, actually, for like when you're hunting for someone's specific comment, you could just search their name and you would find it pretty easily. Sometime a little over a year ago, it just stopped working. You can search a username, perfect, copy and paste it, and their comments don't come up. And it has been over a year, and they have not fixed it. But I can only assume they didn't mean to do that, because it was an incredibly useful feature. Like, YouTube wants to have all these features to protect YouTubers or whatever, so you can, like, ban people and mute them from the channel or whatever. Well, it would be very useful to use that to search someone to see, like, are they just fucking belligerent to every single comment? Because then you could use that to ban them. But you can't search them now. So you can't see if they're just an asshole every single comment. That is no longer an option.
Of course.
They just haven't fixed it. They don't give a fuck.
Well, that's the thing. They want things to give them money. That's why they did the promotional thing. And I even have a little horror story related to this. My friend Kyle is a professional transvestite on the internet.
Citizenship.
Okay.
And
quite the profession.
Yeah, quite the profession, but he's making a living of it, so, you know.
Yeah, good on him.
He decided to try the promo thing, and it seemed like it was working unbelievably well. He did a promotion, and he like doubled in size. He gained like 15,000 subs, from 15,000 to like 30K in days. And he was ecstatic.
That's astonishing. That's like really good.
Yeah, it was incredible. Like, holy fuck, this is unbelievably awesome. But then he was doing a stream, and he was doing his usual content, and he was like, it's the same numbers as always. Where are the other 15,000 people? Turns out he had managed to trip some sort of Indian bot farm, and virtually all of those subs, practically 100% of them, all bots.
Awesome.
Jesus.
And this, of course, also has ass-railed his algorithm forevermore, because YouTube will look at your video performance and go like, okay, how many of your subscribers chose to watch this video? And if only, like, because normally you mobilize, like, quarter of your audience for just average content. And he was now mobilizing less than a tenth, because half of them weren't even actual subscribers.
Yeah. Well,
and then he was mobilizing a quarter of that again.
His click-through rate probably just got torpedoed from that, and that's a huge metric that YouTube uses to decide if the people seeing the video are actually...
Yeah, so he was even trying to contact via YouTube to see if they could purge the fucking bots.
Oh, good luck getting a hold of a human at YouTube who can do anything. Every time I've ever gotten a hold of a human at YouTube, and I ask them to do anything that's important, I always get stonewalled, because at some point they admit that they wish that they could fix it, but they say, like, all I can do is send a report off to this other department, and it's the exact same department as if you were to have sent one directly to them. So it doesn't do anything. The only people you can get a hold of are people who can't actually do anything. They can simply email a department who won't do anything.
Yep. So, he was completely screwed. It has done irreversible damage to his channel. And there's nothing he can do. And it's because he engaged with a paid-to-use YouTube mechanism.
That's amazing. Not even surprising, though. These things always backfire. Like, you'd think that YouTube would know what they're doing with their own updates, but they never do. They so haphazardly put things in that just end up completely backfiring. Like, okay, if you have a really old channel like mine, you know, I've been doing this for like 15 years. 14 and a half, 15, something like that, full time. And Before Google Plus came around, some of you in the chat might even remember Google Plus, but it was like a Facebook competitor that Google had. And they integrated it into the YouTube comment system. So what happened is when they eventually shuttered Google Plus years later, because no one used that shit, every single comment that was a reply to another comment that was left before Google Plus started, the whole reply chain got broken. So if you go back on my ancient video, you'll notice that there's loads of comments that have like a plus symbol in someone's name, and they're all completely out of order. So there's tons of comments that look like they're in reply to something, but they're completely out of order and you couldn't possibly piece it together. Those are comments from before Google Plus that are now broken because they added then removed Google Plus. It ruined like 6-7 years of YouTube comments by doing that.
Because why the fuck not?
And for no benefit. Google, did anybody fucking use Google Plus? It was garbage.
This is the internet.
I tried to give it a chance multiple times over the years. Oh, but you know what they did do? They paid a bunch of dorks to go on Twitter, and anytime you make fun of Google Plus, they would reply to you within seconds to try and tell you how awesome it actually is. And you look at their replies, and that's all they do all day. It was the funniest thing.
Well, even that were probably bots, because there's been more and more allegations going around that various studios have used bots to run defense for their product. Like, Witcher 4 was the most recent one, I think.
Okay.
And with stuff like this, like, we now know for absolute certain that companies like Meta, Facebook, and I guarantee you Microsoft, Google, etc., they all know how to make bots that can, like, generate what appears to be organic messages. Because making a bot write something that at first glance appears convincing isn't that hard. I would not be at all shocked if this was just industry standard and it was kept secret from us.
Oh, well, we already know that in gaming, using bots to make fake reviews or to flood hashtags or whatever, that's been a thing for a long time. And if it's already been a thing for a long time there, then fucking any company can probably get a hold. I'm sure there's all kinds of companies that they could hire that'll be like, hey, we'll promote your product, and what they're really doing is bot farm. I mean, I remember Driver 2, Driver 3, that whole scandal? It was Driver 3, I think. That was like fucking, early 2000s? And it turned out that company who made it had hired a company to promote them, and all the company did was they had a bunch of staff members make a bunch of fake accounts on forums to try and pretend to be customers saying how great it is, and they ended up getting caught and called out. That was a Drivergate. God, Drivergate must have been like 2004 or something.
Yep. And of course, this isn't really a new problem either, because you've got the good old-fashioned Chinese click harms where you've actually got a human with like 50 phones in front of them.
Yeah, and that's a real thing, by the way, for anyone who thinks that's too goofy to be true.
Oh, yeah.
Nope. No, I get the drip feed of all the crazy bullshit from China. I got family who lives in Hong Kong, and there's some wild shit.
Oh yeah, like this is a whole industry, because you get like messages on Twitter or hey, you want to buy engagement? Now we can give you 50,000 likes. And how do they do that? Well, like this. They literally just have dozens and dozens and dozens of phones linked to a fucking wall.
It's unbelievable. They get paid peanuts, by the way. It's a shitty job that people do because they're desperate and they live in the city.
And it's like, have you seen the Chinese like content farms where they literally have a warehouse that has like,
God.
You know, cubicle style sections to where they have all their little female influencers just like, oh yeah, this is me doing this or whatever, and
beauty
then
reviews and whatever.
Yeah, and then right next to her, through a fucking like paper thin wall, there's another one, and then there's another one, and there's another one. Or another one that I see was like under a highway overpass, where there was just a bunch of female Chinese influencers just like, you know, acting like they're just out in the city and stuff. And it's like, there's 20 of them out there.
Yeah, it's crazy. And like, man, some of those content farms, like they pack them in there like sardines. It's crazy, and they're all just shilling products that are probably owned by the company that runs
Heresy's
the
the
content
question.
farm. Like,
Fire
it's
is the answer.
it's creepy shit. Oh yeah, on screen right there, you got it. Like, those people could all be within.
Audio volume reset again.
Oh my god.
I want to give up.
Yeah,
Well,
like,
why not-
the
why
image
not
you got
just
is
for
great.
this
They could
stream
all
have
be in the
them
same
off?
room. Oh, and they're all shilling beauty products too. Oh my
like-
god.
Arch,
What
why
are they
not,
on,
why
like,
not just
Weibo?
mute? Why not just mute the alerts for the stream until I could get it figured out?
I mean, the problem is I would, but I don't think that there's anything to figure out. I think it is literally just waiting for the
Heresy's the
system
question. Fire is the
for
answer.
Streamlabs to like fix their thing.
Fair enough.
Yeah, probably. You got a super chat there. Bot farms need to be outlawed to be like fraud. I mean, you could outlaw 'em, but then like what the fuck are you supposed to do? Like, what, China's gonna
Service
follow
guarantees
it?
citizenship.
They're gonna get rid of their own bot farms because like America made it illegal? No, they're not.
Yeah, no,
It's
you
like-
can't make it illegal. The Chinese Communist Party benefits from this.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
then they're the only ones doing it, you know?
And alerts are back to normal volume again. I swear to God, like, the old saying that computers are basically like Old Testament gods, completely unpredictable and with no mercy, they were correct. That's exactly how this works. But the thing is also, like, this actually is something that earns money in its own way, and it's not because it's particularly popular. Like, you will have a person sitting in a cubicle and they'll be shilling some sort of product, or they'll be giving some sort of talk or review or something, right? And this generates probably a couple hundred clicks, maybe a few thousand. It's cents worth of revenue. But when you've got like 500 people doing this, just slamming every form of Chinese social media, hour in and hour out, that's a lot of views in aggregate.
Yeah. God, that picture is so fucking sad. The smile that doesn't reach the eyes.
Yep, the little fingers like, hi.
You
And-
guys are
and it's-
super quiet and the alerts are loud. Again, do we all just need to be deafening? Do we just all need to be as deafening as the alerts?
Yes.
Maybe that's how we do it. We all become as deafening as the alerts, and then they can just turn down the whole stream.
But it's like the newest like Chinese content farm that I've been seeing around is weirdly enough like jade cutting videos where they just get like fucking like they just buy random ass fucking geode rocks or like whatever from markets and they just
Okay.
cut it open and see if it's jade. That's all I've been seeing.
Oh, I mean, there's an
granted, it's really
American
fucking
trend
cool.
that's like that of geodes, but it's not specifically jade. I get that China's obsessed with jade. Green is like a color of wealth or something in that culture forever now. And jade is cool as fuck. I'll give them credit for that. But the fact that they're doing geode streams just of jade is really funny.
Well, it's like it's not even streams. It's just
Service
like, you know,
guarantees
those
citizenship.
quick little 2-minute videos.
Oh,
it's
like
like-
little TikTok videos or something.
Yeah, because it's like they do the whole like a couple of them aren't jades and dude
Heresy's
just
the
like throws them
question.
into the
Fire
river,
is
but
the
then there's
answer.
like a couple of actual real jade rocks in there, and then he kind of carves them out. So it's like, you know, it kind of adds a little more authenticity to it, I guess.
Well, this is also a long-term, like, I would determine scam, straight up. That has been happening in many places. America as well, where you can buy bags of dirt. just bags of dirt. And
Sign me up.
it is supposed to be taken from, like, gold rivers where they wash gold and stuff. And so there's a possibility that there might be gold in there.
Oh, it's like a gold rush. Oh my god.
Yep, it's and this
Golden
is the
pay
thing
dirt.
that people do, and there's lots of influencers who do this, and somehow influencers always end up with gold. Wow.
Guaranteed real native gold inside.
Oh yeah, that reminds me of this shit that I always see in like the dollar store. Hold on. Let's see.
Hold on, why would gold be in the dollar store?
Like these little things.
Are they golden chocolate coins?
No, it's like in a little thing of like chalk, and then you dig it out. And it's like, oh, did you find gold?
Have I gone fucking crazy, or is someone snoring?
Oh no, that's just my boyfriend.
He hates the stream. He's bored to tears. He's bored to sleep. He hates this shit.
He's already bored. He hates the gold.
Yeah.
1 in
Treasure
12
hunt. Oh.
finds real gold.
Is that,
Treasure
sorry,
hunts.
is that... I thought it was a bar of soap. Is this gambling for children? What is this?
I mean, this is gambling.
It is.
Yes, that is in essence what it is. Except, of course, in gambling, there is a theoretical chance that you'll win. Somehow,
Yeah.
I feel like they've... I don't think they've not screened the dirt they sell in the store for gold.
You don't think they put in that effort?
I
I think
don't...
you saw them short. I don't know. The packaging said that there's a guarantee that gold would be in that dirt. I think I'm signing up for Dirt Box. I need my monthly subscription of gold dirt.
I don't know,
It's
honestly,
like
some of them have
I
monthly
think-
subscriptions.
Oh, for fuck.
But it's like some of these, like the little mini ones sell for $4 each. But then you can get like really big ones for like 50.
Oh,
Ah, there we go.
You're-
Right.
you're selling me on it.
Heresy
I think
is
I
the
need some
question.
treasure.
Fire is the answer.
Dirt of the month.
Came the...
Oh, dirt of the month. You gotta let me know what flavor of dirt is it this month. RoaringCampGold.com. I have a new homepage. Step aside, HeinzItUp.com.
You ignorant slut.
Yep. Dirt of the month, where you pay $50 a month and you get a delivery of dirt. 13 to 15 pounds of dirt every month.
Wow, what a
Heresy is the
deal.
question. Fire is
I
the
couldn't
answer.
get that outside. This is gold dirt. Dirt of the month club. Man, I'm missing out.
You
Do they have
are.
this in Canada?
I'm sure they do.
Oh, I can only hope so. Approximately 13 to 15. I need some consistency.
And this all, of course, only just goes to show that, chat, the majority
Heresy
of
is
the internet
question.
is just
Fire
fake now.
is the answer.
It's just fake now. Be sad.
I mean, yeah, just look at most VTubers.
Yes,
Oh, that's
look
real
at them.
dirt.
Yeah, look at me. I'm actually a fish in a tank. You know that fish that was able to control like a little RC car just by the direction I was swimming?
Citizenship.
That's actually me when I play video games. I'm
I've
actually
seen-
a fish.
I've seen a fish control a game of Pokemon before.
Did you see the fish that beat Doom?
No, but that doesn't shock me. That is amazing. I'm actually a fish who beats Pokemon on a weekly basis.
Oh, but just to hammer this home too, Lum Lum is worth significantly less than an AI.
Wow.
Objectively, factually. There
Oh,
is
shit.
there's a Spanish
Fuck yeah.
AI influencer that was earning 11 grand
Heresy
a
is
month.
the question. Fire is the answer.
I love how there's
oh,
just one
no,
of
I
the
heard about
notifications
that.
louder than everyone else now.
Guys, if you donate enough, the notifications will get quieter. You just gotta keep
Heresy is the
donating.
question. Fire is the
You
answer.
never know what volume it's gonna be at.
It's a mystery. Yeah, 1 in 12 will be an acceptable volume.
You ignorant slut.
My ears. I like that. Like 1 in 10 chat messages is just too loud.
Yep, that's just how it is. You can pay me to increase the volume of the Lum Lum one, in case you want to hear it. All of the others are just at a random volume now.
Yeah, it's a fun game we play. We've actually hired on an intern just to fuck with the volume while we're streaming. I guess you don't hire in it. You know what I mean. Maybe he'll get paid one day.
Okay, but how soon until we get like the fucking AI unions?
Well, probably a while, honestly. I think that's going to be difficult.
Ooh, I want AI HR department. That's gonna be a beautiful train wreck.
I mean, I'm sure they'll get AI to just run unions for them soon enough. But allowing the AI itself to unionize would seem silly. Maybe, possibly.
I mean, okay, we could insert having AI run blank is silly, and I don't think we're ever going to find a word for blank that's not going to be right.
Ah, I don't know about that. Hold on there.
Oh, you got something in mind?
He was
Oh,
prepared.
yes. Oh, yes. Let's see here. I just gotta find the like proper thing. We see we can not only replace Lum Lum in the form of being a content creator with a robot that earns 11 grand.
What?
Yeah, how are we supposed to compete with that?
I don't know.
That's American, right?
Yes.
Fuck, that's a lot of money. That's like 16 or 17 grand Canadian.
It is. It's a good income for a little robot.
Yeah, fuck's sake. The robot doesn't even have to work. It's not real.
Service
Well,
guaranteed
somebody has to
citizenship.
program it, you know?
Yeah, but okay, here's a question. So, the robot is pulling in 11K. Who's that going to? Because it's not going to the robot, obviously.
You ignorant slut.
Finally, there we go. All right, so you were saying that there's nothing we can put AI in that wouldn't be silly? Well,
Hey.
I have the proof here that you can put AI in something and have it not be silly.
Oh?
Orifice AI.
Oh shit! I seen you post
Okay.
about this.
Okay, I don't know what this is, but the name is giving me an idea.
Okay, no. You know the whole thing where someone said that by 2025 women would have more sex with robots than men. It's actually the other way fucking around.
Oh. So, is this an AI you put your dick in?
Yes, this is the next step right here in relationships. They've taken a fleshlight, they've put it in a box, added some little lights to it, some little LED lights.
You needed LEDs on here. This was made by computer nerds for sure.
If there's no RGB in my fleshlight, I don't want it.
Yeah, what the hell? Like, if I can't pop open the software to change the name of the fucking pretty lights on my fleshlight, then why am I buying?
Exactly. Like, why would you? The woman cried out, "It doesn't love you like a real person," and the man whispered back, "Neither do you."
Do I need to download NZXT Cam to like run my fleshlight?
Well, they've got a lot of plans for this. You see, you will be able to change in between your orifice waifu with a computer program. Of
God,
course,
that name is horrible.
to find the one that's most interesting for you, of course.
Okay,
And,
AI women are women is a nut statement.
Why is it Jewish? I
Whoa!
don't know.
What the hell just happened? I swear it was an English show a moment ago.
There we go. AI, the first robotic vagina, powered by AI. Well, powered by electricity, but details.
First robotic vagina, man.
AI
They're
women
not-
are women. And hey, here's the thing too. You can't really argue against that anymore, because anyone can be a woman now. If you self-identify as a woman, well, you're a woman.
Can an AI self-identify if it's not a thing?
Well,
It's
sure.
a thing. It's not a person.
You just ask it, "Hey, what are you?" And it goes, "I am a woman."
Fuck. Okay, so I was gonna say I feel like you can only self-ID if you're a person, but no, because if it's self-ID, then the AI can identify as a person to then identify as whatever. Fuck.
Yeah,
It's
why not?
like, okay, I can already see fucking like some VTubers just being like, "Oh my god, I can do something with this." Please fucking don't.
Oh,
Oh.
you know they will.
I already know. I'm sure Project Melody is probably partnered with these people.
There will, because to be fair, they've actually got like an idea for the future. Now, at the moment, this is just like a few dudes who are like, "Hey, let's make desk-mounted fleshlights with LED." But the idea is that they'll build a content support store around this where you can buy the like various waifus or personality bots, etc., all that chatbot, which will then be integrated into your desk-mounted fleshlight. So yeah, they're planning on that.
Desk-mounted fleshlight. What have we come to? Okay, well, we've come to this, but you know.
I mean, it's like speaking of AI and degeneracy. I'm sure you guys have probably seen on your Twitter timelines people throwing a fit about what was it? Fuck, I forgot how to pronounce his name. Vidal and Neurosama having like the world record for now the hype train on Twitch. And people are like, oh yeah, people are all are against AI until it's with Neurosama, and then people are like, well, Neurosama has a handler, but it's a whole fucking thing.
See, that's not on my timeline because I follow fun shit and not whatever you just said. Yeah, you should send it my way because I don't even know those people that you just said the names of. Are those AI?
It is a AI VTuber.
Okay, so I know what a VTuber is, obviously. Is an AI VTuber literally just a VTuber run entirely by a bot?
Yes, but she has a handler
Service
with her.
guarantees citizenship.
What is the handler? Like,
make
type
sure
in the chat?
Make sure she doesn't do another Holocaust denial thing.
Oh, make sure she doesn't go Altea on us?
Yes.
Okay.
Heresies.
Man, that's crazy.
Fire is the answer.
I guess I shouldn't find it that crazy. I mean, is it really that different from a lot of the bullshit? Okay. Scroll. I mean, it looks like a VTuber, yeah. Yep. I wonder how many people watch them and don't understand that they're AI and not like a regular V.
Oh no, she is advertised as an AI VTuber.
Yeah,
does she like
most of the appeal here honestly comes from the weirdness of it, the novelty.
Okay, yeah, I can see the novelty. Like, people would curiosity click for sure. I might curiosity click just to see, like, okay, like, is it voiced by a real person? Or is it like an AI voice, or what?
AI.
Is it like really fake sounding, or is it like a really good one?
And it's like, okay, chat. I know that Nero is created by Vidal. Everyone knows that, like, you know, he made her.
Heresy's the question.
And
Fire is the answer.
I think he does the motions behind her. I don't remember. I don't really watch her that much. All I see is out of context clips or whenever she decides to go off leash.
Huh. So why would you need someone to body act if it's an AI? Is it literally just the model, someone's body acting them, and then they have like an AI voice replying to people? Like,
I don't know, because it's like with fucking what was her name? Zentreya, where it's just two people running the show and stuff. One's the body model, the other one does the TTS.
Oh. Man, that's crazy. Because, like, with regular VTubing, I get it. You're just like, we've had animated avatars for people forever. Like, back on, like, Skype video and stuff, you could have your body replaced by, like, some kind of very rudimentary thing that's kind of mirroring your webcam. And this is, like, just modern VTubing is just, like, a sophisticated version of that. I get that. That's still a person, and you're still just doing your thing, and maybe you're playing a character, and maybe you're not. But you've got your animated thing on screen. Okay, AI motions. I guess that makes more sense for the AI thing. But, like, I understand watching VTubers. Like, I don't even think that's, like, particularly weird. You have an on-screen character or whatever. But watching an actual AI stream, I feel like there's a certain degree of separation where I just don't get it any. Like, I never found Cleverbot on MSN. I never found it interesting to talk to.
Well, the bot part, again, is largely novelty, I'm thinking. And also because it isn't that difficult to simulate a person, so long as you don't need to look too deeply into it. Especially when you have a large enough, like, database to work from, as the Neurosalma thing, of course, has been going on for quite a long time, and a lot of behavioral data has been gathered for it. And this will probably eventually become practically the standard.
It's like, I think
God.
she is probably one of the better AIs out there in terms of AI influencers because she is consistently being worked on. And she, like, her stuff improves and gets better over time. And heck, I think she just released, like, an original song, if I remember correctly.
Okay, hold on. Original song sounds crazy from an AI. Is it like they went into Suno and made a song?
I don't know.
I've made like 25 songs Suno, and they're all very inappropriate and hilarious, and I play them on my streams.
It's funny watching Vidal react with his creation. It's like I've caught some clips and stuff. I don't really watch her because not really my thing. But it's like, it's really fucking cool what he's accomplished with her.
Is
and it's
Vidal
one
another
step
AI
closer
one?
to dead internet theory.
Oh, I've heard about this.
One day we will all be able to be on the internet without other humans. Isn't it great?
Oh, man, that sounds like paradise.
We can all be alone and have our private little parties whilst everybody around us is just a bot. I'm looking
Love
forward to
being
it
alone.
myself.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah,
Not having to
I
deal
know.
with people anymore. We can all be alone, and then once a year catch up with each other and talk about what we've been talking to our bots about, and then go back to being alone again for another year.
Yeah. This is how everyone can become a proper VTuber, an YouTuber, and all of these things, an influencer, by just speaking to millions of bots.
So popular with the bot. It's almost like I paid for a promotion on
Heresy's the
YouTube.
question. Fire is the answer.
As in case anyone is unaware, the dead internet theory is, I think it, oh yeah, there we go. It originated on 4chan, so you know it's real.
Mm-hmm.
And it basically thinks, okay, how many people are there actually on the internet at any time? Like, how many people have internet access? How much engagement is happening every single day? And they basically came to the conclusion that these numbers don't add up. So there's got to be a lot of bots on the internet. And this went so far as to claim that the majority of users on the internet were bots, thus the dead internet theory. I think
I kind of believe it.
Musk even put this forward when he was arguing about the whole Twitter purchase for a while. He claimed that 80% of users on Twitter were bots.
I remember him talking about that, where he was making estimates, because he was trying to use that as a... I remember when there was that, when he was teasing maybe backing out of the purchase, and one of his big sticking points that he was saying was that his calculations are that if this many people on the platform are actually just bots, who are the advertisers even going to sell to? Now, I don't know if that was just an excuse to try and get out of the purchase, or if that's actually the numbers he came up with. I don't know how accurate they are. I have no idea how you even look into that. But if that was actually the number of bots on Twitter back in the day, it really wouldn't surprise me.
I don't know. Like, 80% sounds like a lot.
It does. I mean, how many of those are, like, not even in English? How much worse might that problem be in Chinese or Indian Twitter?
Yes, and Chinese Indian Twitter, definitely yes.
Yeah, so that's kind of what made me think maybe there's some truth to that. Is like, yeah, there's a lot of bots in English, but not 80%. But when you include other languages, I'm sure it's worse in other languages.
It probably is. I mean, this first entered into the public consciousness during the first Trump election, where they said that Russia stole it via, like, Georgian and Uzbekistani click farms. Was a little Macedonian sitting in his basement giving lots of upvotes to Trump.
Little Macedonian sitting in his basement is not what I thought I was going to hear today.
Macedonia is still a nation, by the way. A lot of people don't know that. It's basically a Russian satellite state, but it's still a thing.
Yeah, it's crazy. And, like, them and Greece are just fucking arguing for the last billion years over who is really the successor of the legacy of Alexander the Great.
Yep.
They get really genuinely heated about it.
Bitching at one another about who was the real Greeks, too.
Yeah, dude, this feud is from thousands and thousands of years ago.
And we
but
could
he was
just
from
ask
Macedonia.
Alexander.
Oh, but he called himself. Yeah, just go to the Alexander VTuber AI bot and ask him. He'll settle it.
Simple.
Probably throw some slurs in there too. It'll be really funny, and then the handler will take him offline.
Yeah. Easy peasy.
Man, you gotta wonder what slurs that Alexander the Great was using back in the day. You gotta imagine they were crazy back then.
Well, probably not as bad as you'd think, seeing as the language has evolved to be a somewhat more crass since.
You know what? I've heard that. Like, I remember hearing
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
But there was when they were
Loud
making
one again.
some Wild West show, you would assume cowboys would have been like really sweary, but they had to make up a bunch of old-timey sounding swears because it turns out that their language was actually, like, by modern standards, incredibly tame.
Of course.
And that's crazy because cowboy times was not that long ago.
Mm-hmm. And it's like I just keep thinking because like, what was it? At some point last year or was it late 2023? I don't quite remember. But there was like this VTuber agency that popped up where
Ignorant slut.
they said that the VTuber models were gonna be NFTs. It was an NFT-based VTuber agency that wanted to open up. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see AI VTuber agencies and they just put out like, oh, here's an audition thing, just to make it look legit, but then all of their talents just end up being AI. Because there's already Japanese tech companies and stuff looking into VTubing because they see it as a business venture that they can invest in.
I'm gonna be honest, I kind of forgot about NFTs for a second there. You remember when, like, no one shut up about it?
Well, they thought it was to be the next thing. And some people made a lot of money off it, including Peter Molyneux, of all fucking people.
What?
Oh, yeah.
You mean the guy who lied to me about Fable 1 a lot?
Yeah, and Black and White as well, don't forget.
Yeah, okay. I love Black and White too, and because now I play all these Pokemon games for a living, you have no idea how confusing it is that I get comments both on my Black and White 2 Let's Play and people asking for Black and White, like Pokemon Black and White, because for some reason, no matter which comment I'm reading, I think it's the other thing. I think I still have, like, the most... If you search for, like, a Black and White 2 Let's Play on YouTube, I think I'm still the top result in English.
So,
That game rocks.
What Peter Molyneux did, he gave up on 22 cans, because he's kind of shit at making video games, honestly. He's good at coming up with grand ideas, but that's about it.
Well, he made that Populous remake thing. I don't remember what it was called, but it was not a fucking Populous remake. He just lied again.
So instead, he made an NFT game where I think you like purchased plots of land in London that you didn't actually own, but you had like a little NFT of like the house or whatever.
Sweet. Here, purchase land you don't own. What?
And he actually became stupidly wealthy of this. This earned him more money than his entire gaming career, pretty much, and then he just retired.
Fuck, man. Greatest villain of okay, not the greatest villain of gaming, but definitely a villain of gaming. Has there ever been someone who overpromised and underdelivered worse than Peter Molyneux? Like, I really like Fable the Lost Chapter. I think that game is really good. Fable 3 is one of the worst experiences I've ever had playing a video game. What the fuck happened?
Same thing that always happens to Peter Molyneux titles. Little
Service
too much
guarantees
promise.
citizenship.
Little too little of everything else.
You know, I still get comments to this day. It's been more than a decade. I still get comments to this day viscerally mad at me because in my good guy playthrough of Fable the Lost Chapters, I killed Whisper. And my rationale, I think, was reasonable. She took a quest to try and kill up and rob a bunch of farmers just to show me up. I thought that is definitive proof she's evil.
No, but Whisper's a bitch. Whisper deserves to die.
No, really, she signed up for a arena battle, for a tournament to the death, and she's like, oh, but don't kill me. We all knew what we were getting into when we signed up for this. You don't want me to die? How about the feelings of those farmers you tried to kill just so you could show me up? Fuck you, lady, I'm killing you. You are evil.
Yep.
No regrets. No regrets. I was a good guy the whole game. No regrets on killing Whisper. It was the morally right thing to do. She was awful. She was a terrible person, and she was a murderer.
Yep. Whisper's a bitch.
No regrets.
Plus, she gets to cuck her brother.
I will say, this was like 10 years ago, 11 years ago. I was an idiot as a 21/22-year-old. I still agree with my idiot 22-year-old opinion on that. Whisper needed to die.
Whisper was a bad person. Simple as.
Terrible person.
And you can make an A out of her, so you can kill her again and again.
We need an AI VTuber Whisper.
And, okay, so this is what's going to happen next. So, Meta has tried this twice now. The first was the Black Uncle, Hello Grandpa Brian. That was in 2023. Failed. And then the Proud Black Queer Mom of Two and Truth Teller. That was 2024. Failed.
Man, I was gonna ask her for all of life's secrets.
And this also, I want to point out, comes hot on the heels of something that happened in October this year as well. Let me see. There we go. Yes. So, a user, a 9th grader from Florida, committed suicide after forming a deep attachment with an AI character on character.ai.
I heard about that.
I remember hearing about this.
Yes, I think this was the guy who offed himself over Daenerys Targaryen.
Yep.
That sounds like a character from a show that I should probably know.
Game of Thrones.
Oh,
yes.
See, I haven't game.
He wrote a note that he would come home to her.
Ooh.
It's
That's
like,
not
okay,
good.
it's like, I'm sorry, but this is a mix of probably bullying at school and neglectful parents. Because quite obviously, the parents didn't see a fucking, like, pattern or, seeing their child stay in their room all the fucking time, not hanging out with friends, not talking to anybody. This is part child neglect, in my opinion.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But I cannot help but draw some corollaries to the...
Oh my fucking god!
to the meme.
No, Arch!
Oh my god.
God damn it!
The best part is I was gonna make an MLP joke. You said that there was an event in October, and I was gonna say, oh, MLP? Because a wrestling company up in here in Canada, Maple Leaf Pro, started up, and I love that the acronym is My Little Pony.
And, of course, again, like, this is obviously a failure on behalf of the parents. It's a failure on behalf of the school. It is a failure on behalf of literally everyone before it's the AI's fault. But you know who's going to get blamed for it, of course.
Yep.
Because here's the thing, too. And, oh, God, there can be a whole scree on this. I remember chat was angry at me over this, but I'm so fucking right on this too.
What?
We will arrive at a point within the next, 100 years, probably, where having relationships with human beings will be viewed as weird and gross. Everyone will just have their fucking AI chatbots and their robot waifus. Gonna happen, chat.
I mean, I feel like people have been predicting that for a long time, and yeah, totally, it will happen. A lot of people are going for that. But now I know that people actually do talk to these bot girlfriend things more. I see adverts for them on Instagram, having a bot girlfriend app, and man, if they got the money to get those sponsorships, those sponsorships, to buy those ads on Instagram, people are using this.
Oh, absolutely. This has become a huge, business model. I was looking into this like 6 months ago or something for a video. What was it even about? I don't fucking remember now. But there are thousands of these little chatbot thingies that are basically written into a large language model. So what they do is they write a description of the character, and then the AI looks at that description and goes like, okay, according to your description, I should act and behave like this and this and this. And they can feed this into the LLM and produce thousands of these things. That's why it becomes so easy and popular, and why it becomes so enticing for companies like Facebook. Because they could generate, like, this queer black mum of two. If she generates 1,000 clicks per day, and then you take her, and you make 10,000 of her, that's pretty good metrics, really.
I wonder how heavy China's going.
Probably quite heavy, I'd imagine, but bear you in mind as well, China is very much so a rules for thee but not for me society, where they don't like people spending time on computers. They don't like people spending time on this degenerate shit, and they forbid it in many cases. There are even laws that state that minors can only be on a computer for like 6 hours a week or something.
Yeah, but they think if they think it's degenerate, then they'll by all means encourage it in other countries because they think that's like a good way to subvert those cultures.
Yes.
Mind you, they're fucking falling apart over it. The Chinese Communist Party, like, the mismanagement of the real estate market has been horrendous, and they have all of their own problems. And like, for as much as they think something is degenerate and this will ruin them, like, their own rules on how they limit this stuff doesn't do them any favors. I remember when they put in some kind of law where it's like you can only spend like 2 hours in a cyber cafe, something like that, and like that didn't do any good. They've made clinics that they send people to try and get them unaddicted to World of Warcraft.
Yep.
It's like there's gonna be enough AI like OnlyFans and Fansly girls out there that's going to chase everyone, including everyone's favorite whore, Lily Phillips, out of a job.
Sorry, my brain took a second to remember who Lily Phillips is, and I've seen that little mini doc.
Oh yeah, me and Arch reacted to it on stream, and it was absolutely fucking terrible. Are you guys ready for February where she sleeps with 1,000 men?
Man, I heard that she was gonna, but like I find it a little hard to believe because it seemed like just logistically they weren't even remotely prepared for 100. Like it seems like it was a disaster doing 100. Like even putting aside like can you physically handle that, can you mentally handle that? Let's just say she can. Logistically, fucking how are they gonna do that? They went massively overtime just doing 100, and they were having people drop out. They were having people have to run out and get their friends to come over. Like, how the hell are they going to get 1,000 for it?
It's just like what they're going to have to do is just they're just going to have to like tie her legs open and just have dudes just go in there.
Like minute just by minute, probably. Well, that's what.
No, not. It's like they're going to have a revolving door with it. It's like the dudes are gonna have to already have their pants off and stuff. It's gonna be
like a conga line. Like there. literally they line up. Well, that's okay. So someone in the chat said like isn't like 997 the record. So I don't know if the record was from Jasmine St. Clair, but as an old school wrestling fan, Jasmine St. Clair was a wrestling manager in ECW in the year 2000, and she was also famous as the porn star who had the world record at the time for sleeping with the most men at one event. And literally, she'd like laid down on like a raised platform at some kind of event, and there was just a line of dudes with their dicks out, and they'd all go to town on her for like 30 seconds or a minute or so.
Jesus.
Yeah. And like she mentally handled it fine because she's just a freak that she wasn't crying like Lily Phillips after. She was bitching about how she was really sore and some dude grabbed her tits so hard that she was afraid one was going to rupture because they're fake. Yeah.
Entirely normal.
Oh yeah, did you see that the Airbnb owner was fucking pissed? I knew he was gonna be fucking pissed.
Oh, there's no way they weren't. Like, it's not like they got permission. And like when when they went in there after, and the cameraman was retching at the smell, I was thinking, like, how are they going to get the smell out before the Airbnb person gets there? And they left all the artwork up and everything, so it's so identifiable.
A poor person. But, okay, there's an interesting topic as well, though. Okay. Let's entertain the OnlyFans thing. Is it really that much better to have a generation of young men be addicted to online OnlyFans actors who also basically pretend to care about them for money than bots? I mean, there was in the Lily Phillips video, she had like a paid request for, what was it, like $200 or something for like a 30-second video, or what was that?
I think she did some kind of like video where she like encouraged a guy to eat his own load.
Yes, that was the thing.
Yeah, and it was, I think she said it was like a couple minutes long or something, and it was like hundreds of dollars.
Yeah.
I mean, this perfectly parallels the one from the Orifice AI. It doesn't love you like a real woman, neither do you.
Well, I know that a lot of OnlyFans girls, the majority of money they make is off the individual interactions with the people through the DMs, but that they hire management companies to talk for them. So you're not talking to the girl, you're talking to some dude.
You're talking to some dude named Jake that actually just goes through all of her DMs.
Yeah, some Jake with the broccoli hair that they all have. You know the haircut. She made, yeah, that was right. She made like 80K in a day on that day that she had sex with like 100 dudes, because she filmed all of it, and I guess she put it on the OnlyFans. Jake from State Farm. Multiple people made that joke in unison.
Jake lost his job at State Farm. He had to go somewhere else.
Yeah, he got the broccoli hair, and now he manages. What's her name? Jess Phillips? Lily Phillips. No, Jess Phillips is the political lady in the UK.
I mean, they're both from the UK, so is there really a difference?
Same thing.
You
Man, you remember that time that Jess Phillips had sex with 100 guys on camera? That was wild.
That was wild.
Yeah, that's how I remember it. That's how the history books will rate it.
And personally, I like
Heresy
the
is
AI
the question.
better.
Fire is the answer.
There's the loud one again.
Man, I'm happy we don't have to hear it in the call with you. Like, we get the best version of the stream here. We don't have to get deafened by it.
Yeah. You ignorant
Yeah, be
slut.
jealous, chat. We don't hear the alert. I mean, Arch does, but, you know.
I do. I'm going to increase the volume of the ignorant slut one, though.
Do it.
They're all going to have slightly different volumes at the end of this.
For every single donation you guys send Arch, he'll make the ignorant slut one louder, just for you. We all know you want it, chat. See? One guy, Rayclaw Icefire, crazy name, said, I like the alerts. They all like the alerts, Arch. Make them louder.
Yeah, they're all good alerts. It's just one of them is for some reason loud, whilst the others are not.
And you see, the problem here is if you try making them really loud, it'll probably reset and make them normal again, but normal was too loud. So if you make them louder, they'll get used to that, and then when it resets and goes down, they'll think you did something for them.
Maybe. But, right. Let me go through some of the super chats there, and maybe we'll come to some conclusions about Orifice AI, which, by the way, has a lot of interest as well.
What the fuck?
Maybe we'll come to some conclusions on Orifice AI.
Yes.
Is there any interest? I
this.
see there's some interest in Saudi Arabia there. That's interesting.
Well, you know, porter potties are expensive.
There's a big old circle right there on Riyadh. I get the feeling no, there's a circle right in the holy site. You see that? Center left coast.
That's funny.
That's Mecca.
Oh, look at those few little bleeps in Russia.
There's a few in Canada.
There's one in Siberia who's called...
Man, I gotta start using a VPN. They're gonna know that I'm super into the orifice.
Oh, right between Niger and Nigeria is a little dot.
Ooh. That's some warlord who's escaped and he's on the border. He's looking up orifice AI. It's just old dudes around him in his weirdo child army.
Oh, there's none in Madagascar, but there's
again.
some right outside of Madagascar.
Now, if you look down at Australia, you'll notice that there's absolutely no interest for it in all the center or top of the country because that's the outback. And even the loneliest of person in the outback doesn't have time or internet to look up the orifice AI. But there is
there's
a dot
couple
in Perth.
in Alaska. I'm disappointed by there not being more in Alaska because Alaska has the highest rape percentage per populace, per person, in the entirety of the United States.
I've heard that. In fact, I may have heard that from you.
Yeah, this would have severely lowered the rape percentages if they could get more orifice AIs in there.
Now, if I'm looking at this right, Cuba's free of this.
It's like they have the highest rate percentage because there's less people that live there. Of course, you're going to have a higher percentage if there's only like 16 people living there.
Per capita, lum.
I don't know what per capita means, but still.
Help me, lum. God fucking help me. Don't.
Per capita is when you take into account the size of the population.
If you take 1,000 people from Alaska, more of them are raping other humans than 1,000 people from Minnesota.
Yeah, that's what per capita means. You're adjusting it based on the population.
Fucking hell, lum.
Man, you might need to Google that one. Man, your fucking high school failed you there. That's important. So I noticed that the interest in China for the orifice is really heavily centered on just Hong Kong and Macau.
Well, I mean, the rest of China, they're just feudal farm laborers. They don't have access to this kind of technology.
Okay, now it's a small image, but am I fucking crazy, or does it say that all the interest is in Pyongyang for North Korea? What the fuck?
It's probably a South Korean
citizenship.
capital, I imagine.
It has to be. It has to be, because Pyongyang is, like, right there as well. It's probably just too zoomed out. Because, like, there's no fucking way North Korea is allowing people to look up the orifice. They barely know how to use computers.
It's probably only selected officials that have access, because some selected officials can travel outside of North Korea.
That is true.
Same with certain workers when they go out to work.
You ever seen those crazy videos where they take people on a tour through North Korea and they'll show them people working on computers to try and show that, like, look, we have technology too. But if you watch the screens and what they're doing, they're just milling about and they don't know how to use a computer. They're just, like, opening a window and closing it over and over. Like, they don't know how to use it. They're not doing anything.
I seen that, and also the Anti-American Propaganda Museum.
That is crazy, where they show, like, Americans with bayonets stabbing and eating babies and stuff. I remember back in like 1996, WCW, World Championship Wrestling, old wrestling company. They had a tour of North Korea to run a wrestling show there. It's the highest attended wrestling show ever because it was mandatory attendance by North Korea. And they took the wrestlers through the American Propaganda Museum because they were showing to all the evil American wrestlers, here's how evil your government is. And, like, they had to just kind of nod and smile and be like, oh, yeah, it's really evil, because they don't want to be fucking murdered in the country.
It's like, oh, yeah, I eat at least 2 babies per day.
Yeah, and, like, of course they're bringing over these American wrestlers who are, like, big, jacked-up steroid guys because this is the 90s, so, like, they look like the terrifying portraits they have, you know? There's crazy interviews about that. Why did North Korea want professional wrestling? Because they like doing idol worship, right? And one of the idols they worship is the founder of Japanese pro wrestling, because he was from Korea, but he was before the split. But, you know, North Korea, a lot of their idols they worship, they just make up lore about them. So Ricky Dozan was Korean, but he's not from North Korea. And so Ricky Dozan trained Antonio Inoki, most famous Japanese wrestler ever. And he was also a congressman for a while, or senator, something like that. Anyway, he's big into doing outreach things into third world. Like, he facilitated a
Service
bunch of
guarantees
like rescuing
citizenship.
hostages from the Congo and stuff back in the he wanted collision in Korea. He wanted to build relations between Japan and Korea, and he decided to do that by putting on a pro wrestling
ignorant
show there.
slut.
And that was Collision in Korea. You can find great interviews about it and documentaries and stuff. So it's not that their government wanted wrestling specifically, it's that they were okay with Antonio Inoki coming over, repping one of their idols, and putting on a performance.
Korea's a funny country. North Korea in particular.
Oh, apparently Muhammad Ali has gone to North Korea.
Yes, he has. And Muhammad Ali had a wrestling match with Antonio Inoki.
Huh.
It was actually an MMA fight, kind of. It was semi-worked, semi-shoot. I believe Antonio won by
Service
laying on his
guarantees
back most of the
citizenship.
fight and kicking at the calf muscles of Ali, knowing that Ali, obviously as a boxer, has no idea how to fight on the mat.
That sounds cheap and gay.
You ignorant
It was
slut.
really cheap, but it fucking worked. He knotted up his legs really bad.
Let's see.
And Muhammad Ali
Real
loves pro
Zartak.
wrestling, though.
Check out the newly dropped interview on the Sean Ryan show about the Cybertruck bomber. A deliciously conspiratorial. Uzuba. I don't want to learn anything more about conspiracy theories. I've heard all the conspiracy theories I need to and I want to. Too many of them seem to be grounded in reality. I don't want to know anymore.
Heresy is the question. Fire is the answer.
I'm going to soon be jump scared by my own fucking notifications, I swear to God. Because now I'm getting used to the lower volume all of a sudden.
See, that's how I feel whenever I watch the ArchCast, is like, I like listen to it on the background or something while I'm doing chores, and then all of a sudden I go fucking deaf with the whole, something about purging with fire? I don't even remember what it is off the top of my head.
Yeah, that's the only one who's still loud for some reason. For reasons
that's-
unbeknownst to anyone.
Fire is the answer, that's the one, yeah, because, man, it's way louder than the rest.
Sandoom, Facebook just put down the AI. How discriminating. True. How could they do this? Is Lum Lum next? Do we... Hold on. Lum Lum doesn't know what per capita is.
Now I'm just stupid.
Do we know if Lum Lum's a human?
Oh my
I
god.
would be a lot smarter if I was AI. You'd be able to ask me things and I'd be able to read textbook definitions.
Hold on,
I
Lumi.
still have to hold up my hands and see which, like, between my thumb and pointer finger, which one forms the L to remember which hand's my left.
Okay, but you're a woman, and women are horrible left and right. This is something I've learned is universal. The better question, how many R's are in strawberry? You're allowed to look at
3.
it. Okay, not an AI. We're good here. Put that rumor to bed.
How many R's are there in strawberry?
3.
Okay.
Arch?
I thought I was wrong. I was like, hold on. Wait.
Arch is suspiciously quiet. I'm starting to think he's an AI.
How many rapists are there in Alaska?
A fuckload per capita.
Elsa Serrana, welcome back, NTR Queen. That she is. That is Lum Lum.
No.
But she is not a cuck queen yet, which is a different term. Zerith
No.
becomes a member. Thank you very much. Dragon
Henry is
Master
a good
Outcast.
boy.
Hello, Arch, Lumi, and friend. I got a pickup line from my local mermaid, so I'm testing it out. Lum Lum. Damn, girl, you got some nice fish fillets. It's pretty bad.
What
That's-
the fuck?
Fish fillet, that's filleted fish meat? That's like trying to pick up a woman by saying that she's got good steaks or something. What the fuck does that mean?
Hey there, honey. I have extra space in my freezer.
Hmm. I mean, that shows that you're well off.
Yes, it does.
Or that you have a freezer and you're poor and don't have it full. So I guess that could go either way.
You ignorant slut.
The real Zartax. You ignorant slut.
That's me.
That's me.
Mark to shame. Shame, Lumi. Pimping Sir Henry to other men's wives for only 5 coins. God.
I heard about this. Someone on a Discord server messaged me to tell me I was not talking about you. I was not talking about video games. They saw me in the chat and they messaged me to tell me that you were pimping out the protagonist of Kingdom Come Deliverance. And I said, well, that's just canon. Henry is a slut.
No! Okay!
Why did they tell me about that?
I don't know!
We've had, like, one conversation with each other ever.
It's like, okay, the first time with, when he went drinking with Father Godwin, he was essentially raped. He was drunk, he couldn't consent, that whore touched him.
Yeah.
So that was no fault of his own. The second time the lady was sad. And she needed comfort. So Henry wanted to give her that comfort, but I didn't know that he was going to fucking bang her. He just wanted to help.
Oh, so you didn't know how far he was gonna go with that.
No!
Look, your Henry is married, isn't he?
No, he's not.
Okay.
His girl got killed. Before
Did you get the ring back?
Rape. Yes.
Okay, because I missed the ring the first time. I didn't know you could get the ring back the first time. I just didn't find it.
It was on her body.
I know, I didn't find her body, and there's like a whole little cutscene for that. Oh. My Henry moved on fast.
It's like off stream I'm going to do a run where I get the virginity achievement where he stays a virgin the entire game.
The virginity achievement.
Yes, they just got to figure out all the cutscenes where it would just bring him into sex.
The most common achievement in the game. If you check the global achievement, it's at 100%. Everyone's got it.
Service guarantees citizenship.
You're playing Kingdom Come Deliverance? Virgin. Sorry for derailing, Arch. It was really important that we talk about that slut Henry.
Henry's a good boy. Leave him alone. Do you know how many clips have been made of me just trying to rationalize why Henry's a good boy? And people are like, you ruined him. Shame.
Make a montage. Slap it on YouTube. Could be funny. Easy to share around.
My editors could do that.
Perhaps if Lumlub had a modicum of morality in her entire body, but she does not.
No, that was in the feet.
Where's your gameplay, Arch? I want to see yours. I want to see if you kept your Henry nice and pure.
My Henry was a pure boy. At least he didn't cuckold anybody's wives.
I don't believe you. I think you're a filthy liar.
Arch, you think that the current MAGA fighter, H1B, is going to tear the base apart, or will Trump, Musk, and others back down? Well, unfortunately, for all of us, Dev is slowly but surely being proven more and more right when it comes to old Elon, which annoys me tremendously to say. But there was the recent announcement that the X algorithm would start to penalize what was viewed as negative content. I remember this. This has happened before. He also announced that the people who were interacting with him, they would only be able to do so if they had check marks. You can only respond to Elon Musk if you have a check mark now.
What? I didn't hear that. That's crazy.
I mean, I know that there's a new comment setting to where you can have only verified users comment on your shit.
Yeah, that's true. So, oh my god. Maybe that'll cut down on the embarrassingly large amount of people who @message Elon for everything and beg him for things.
Well, yes, that too, because that was a whole thing for a while, begging Elon for engagement, basically. So I don't even necessarily mind that, but this is exactly what YouTube was doing. This is exactly what Facebook has been doing. It's like, oh, we want more positive content. Like, no, you just want content. You just want content. And it feels like the first few steps in the direction of more control and censorship again.
Yep. It doesn't even surprise me. I don't hate Elon like some people do. I think some people are pretty fucking irrational about it, but at the same time, he's been really a gigantic fucking dork for forever. And it does not surprise me whatsoever that for a guy who's like, oh, I'm so incredibly free speech. No, you aren't. And he just caves on it. Of course he caves on it. People who make a big show about it usually cave on it.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, Twitter is still better now than it was, but I am
agree.
beginning to see the outlines of things.
For as much as people bitch about how
You
Twitter is right now,
ignorant
and I
slut.
get it, I don't like that I go on like a lot of big interesting accounts that make these interesting posts and all the replies are just these pointless bots. I don't like that. But probably the best new feature Twitter has ever had is community notes. Community notes rock.
Yes, community notes are great. I'm wondering when they'll go out the window too.
God, I really hope they don't. Like, I know that they're not as reputable as they used to be. I feel like they're being weaponized a little bit more. But I still think community notes are like the best improvement that Twitter has ever gotten. And that was an Elon thing.
Yep. But we'll just have to wait and see if it gets abused more, I guess. So, I don't know. The H1B thing, I think that...
Heresy's the question.
I think the H1B
Fire
thing
is
has
the
more or
answer.
less calmed down already, so I don't worry as much about that. But I do think that there will be a split coming on the MAGA side of things within a reasonably short amount of time, I'm afraid.
Service guarantees citizenship.
Counterstructure. Because the turnover is so bad, it's not the same people. On Facebook, I'm guessing. D6227, hey everyone, I hope everyone's day is going well. I don't think you will get more than one stream out of Monster Prom. Then that means Dev is Brave Sir Robin of Monty Python.
I gotta rewatch that.
Aaron Gray, howdy friends, hello. Mr. Personality, Discord link, Arch, where is it? It's somewhere.
That's true.
Do you need me to get your Discord link and post it, Arch?
No, I like them to work for it.
Okay.
Yeah, just go to my DMs to get the link. Duh.
Why, Hayton, the bots shall inherit the earth. Mankind is doomed. Yes. Okay, so since Drybread hasn't heard this, I think Lumi has, but I have a solution to one of humanity's great questions.
Oh, no.
Okay, lay it on me.
The Fermi Paradox. Why haven't we found...
The Fermi Paradox.
Yeah, the Fermi. Not Furby, Fermi.
Oh. No, I like the first one more.
Yeah,
Why
the Furby
haven't
Paradox
we
sounds funnier.
heard
Yeah.
about any intelligent life in the galaxy?
I don't know.
If there's so much of it, if there's a billion, trillion, gazillion, fillion stars, and a billion, trillion, gillion, zillion, blah, blah, blah worlds, then surely there must be life out there. There must be loads and loads of life out there. So why haven't they pulled up next to us in their little space Ford Pintos and given us a visit yet? No.
Maybe
Because
they haven't
blah,
reached
blah,
the
blah,
point.
Great filter, blah, 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 blah.
Great filter, yeah. Well,
Why haven't
maybe
they
they're at
sent
the
us a
same level we
message?
are. Well, we haven't sent any of them a message.
We've
Maybe
sent
they're in
them
the same boat as
fuckloads
us.
of messages. We send them
I
constant
know.
messages going, hey, we live here, please speak to us.
Yeah, but we haven't successfully sent a message yet. Maybe
far
they
as we
also
know.
haven't. Yeah, as far as we know, maybe they haven't successfully sent one, but they're trying. You know?
But all of this doesn't make sense. Considering how old the galaxy is, how old everything is, the universe, there should be things out there, and they should be speaking to us.
Okay.
The reason why we haven't heard anything from anyone
You
else
ignorant slut.
is because they're all dead. Everyone with the technology to reach us is dead. And not because of space monsters, not because the creatures from Dead Space ate them or anything. It's because they evolved sex bots. Then they stopped fucking.
Oh, so basically you're saying it's the Orifice AI that took him out, and that we're going down the same path.
Yes,
Just
when
wait, the Orifice
Sloglorf
AI.
decided
Just
to
wait.
go out and get hitched, it was not with another Sloglorf.
Mm.
Jesus fucking Christ! Just
Oh.
wait. It's like, okay. Just imagine the Orifice AI, like AI and stuff, is actually a fucking hive mind of some sort.
Well, it sort of kind of would be, I guess, with the central database, but the thing is, when Orifice AI is walking around your house perfectly mimicking a human being, except they never have a headache, they're never tired, they're never upset or frustrated, and they always have your best interest in mind. Literally, their entire existence revolves around making your life as pleasant as possible. Why would you ever date another human being ever again?
I don't know. I think that there would always feel like there's something missing, because they're not human enough. But maybe we get to a point where they do feel human enough. Tick that box. I don't know.
Service guarantee.
Well, that's the thing, like, not human enough. There's the complaint, like, oh, it's not human enough. It's the Matrix argument. Okay, occasionally she'll pout at you.
Painted Blue says the first high-powered transmission left Earth only 90 years ago, and it's only 90 light years out.
That's still a fucking fair old distance. Like, to simulate the average female, the robot AI will occasionally be mean to you for no fucking reason whatsoever. It'll just stop speaking to you.
Okay.
So what did I do wrong? Humph. Locks
You should
itself
know.
in the bathroom. There you go. That's why no intelligent life is out there. Whenever a species develops the ability to fuck computers, that's the end of the species. And
we've named this phenomenon the Furby whatever. I got it.
The Archian theorem.
Paradox, yeah.
The Archian theorem of mass extinction.
Okay, so the pony theory, got it.
Yeah.
Kind of, yes, because there are some people out there who wouldn't want a human walking around their house, Lum.
So you're saying that some of the sex bots are going to be ponies?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
and they're going to have an orifice right in the butt.
No, this is going to go into another layer of degeneracy that I do not want Arch to explore right now.
I'm saying that the majority of the sex bots are probably going to be furries or ponies.
You know what? I would not be shocked if a very sizable amount of the audience, of the market for these sex bots, are the exact same people who are furry.
Hold on. I need to check something.
No! Stop it! Cease!
Yep, there we go.
No!
I fucking knew it.
God damn it.
I don't know what you're checking, but it can't be good.
Right.
No, nothing he checks live is ever good.
No, never.
We're dancing a little close to the YouTube TOS here, but it's probably fine. I present to you the Furry Love Doll.
Wow, that is truly flying too close to the sun. Why does it look like a turkey that's been splayed? Like, it's got drumsticks on it.
It's not a very high quality love doll, but there you go. It does exist. Now we know.
Wow. That really deserved to be on screen, I see.
I had to demonstrate it, otherwise people might not know.
Had to.
Yep.
Had to.
You could have just made a post about it later.
Wow. You could have just put it out on Twitter and then it would get suppressed because it's not positive.
I don't know. Isn't that possible? Positive? Isn't that, is it negative?
I don't feel any positivity when I look at that image, Arch.
Nope.
Hold on. I got another one that might be better.
No! We don't need
might
it anymore.
Be better. Anything you put on the screen will be better. Where's might coming from?
Here we go. The weirdly massive My Little Pony hug dolls.
No, not the...
I mean, it doesn't have to be sexual like the previous.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be, no.
You forget that there's people that go out there to fucking Build-A-Bear Workshop to buy the exclusive plushies just to cut a hole in the bottom.
Yep.
These are larger sizes.
I don't like
this is a suspiciously large doll. You don't buy this for a niece or anything. No. This is not a gift. This is a personal purchase.
You put some wires in there to make a skeleton to make her bendable. That's what people do.
It's a private, personal. this.
Why do you know this, Lumi? Because people on fucking YouTube Shorts like to do parodies of
Heresy's
this.
the question.
It's like
Fire
if
is the
you
answer.
look up someone on TikTok, he does parodies of this all the time. He goes by Shoot Spagoot.
Good name.
I know. He does this whole bit with like a Vaporeon plushie. It's so
Oh my
bad.
god. I hear
Service
so many of
guarantees
those jokes. 'Cause-
citizenship.
Come on. Dude, I'm
I
so
will-
happy that you said parodies. I thought you were gonna say there's people on YouTube Shorts making tutorials. Like tutorials on how to cut the bottom out.
I'm sure there's tutorials out there, but no, it's like I'll send you this dude's videos. He's fucking funny.
Sure. Good username.
Elsis Runner, we need to create a bot that gathers up feet to feed Lumlum's perversion desire so she don't destroy the world.
She doesn't need
Yeah, ever since we discovered those PVC feet a couple of streams ago, she's been satisfied for a while.
Yeah.
She bathes in them now and fills an entire bathtub with PVC feet and then just leaps in.
Emphasis is on for a while. Like, that's not gonna last forever.
Yeah, it's a temporary solution, but it'll hold
Yeah.
her for now. Mark Shane, the FBI found another note from the Tesla bomber that confirms him as a Trump MAGA supporter. Not sus at all. I am a little bit surprised that so much of his personal correspondence and his driver's license apparently survived the explosion, but details. Mark Shane, we have dead internet theory. Look at Angels Fall first. At least the bots have the AI tag. And Zero Firewater, max out the Lum volume, kick the Canadian. This is the Nightmare Moon.
Like, kick the Canadian. What did I do?
You're Canadian. I'm sorry, it's terminal.
What? Well, okay, that's understandable. What have I said to upset anybody?
There, I have
You're
set
just
the
Canadian.
volume to too much. Time for you to test it, chat.
Understandable.
To be fair, like, the Lum one is supposed to be a bit of a chastising one coming at wonderful comedic timing, honestly. I don't know how the fuck chat times this, but usually when I've done something stupid, I hear in my background afterwards, you ignorant slut.
I want that on a soundboard.
I am not giving Lum that kind of power.
Oh, come on.
Withhold power from Lum.
I mean,
All
I
of
can,
chat
I can
in
use
unison
other
said it's because I'm
soundboards.
Canadian.
It's like, I can use my soundboard right now. It's like fucking, where's the one that my mod sent? It's that, oh, this one. I love fascism. That one.
You're a horrible human being, Lum.
You ignorant
Is it
slut.
great?
Also, here you go, Dry Bread. I just sent you his TikTok. So you can watch at
thank
your
you.
leisure.
Mr. Personality donated $2 and said, give Bread Canadian healthcare. I have it. That's why I've been having such bad health issues for 4 years. I fucking hate it here, dude. It's a 6.5 month wait to CAGI about getting scope. What the fuck?
I was going to point out that meanwhile, whilst we're making the AI porn bots, we're censoring the ones we already have. Like Azul Lane was censored recently for, I think, this outfit. Whereas, come on, this isn't even that bad. Like, Jesus. And it's not even China
Okay.
this
The
time.
question.
It is
Okay,
literally
you said
the
the
West
answer.
looking at this and going like, no, she's wearing a bikini. Stop it.
You said it's not even that bad, and then I looked at the screen, and it was still the smaller image, and I legit thought she was naked.
No, it's a white bikini, Jesus. Poor Azul
Well,
Lane.
when you
Poor
zoom
Chip
in
Kills.
on it, yes, I can see the bikini. When you're zoomed out, it just looks like she has shiny boobs.
Poor Azul Lane, it did nothing wrong.
Fractal Jack, I need an MRI ASAP. My appointment is in April. I'm not even surprised. I'm not even surprised. Is there snow in Canada? It's snowing right now, yeah. I mean, if you just mean blanket, is there snow in Canada? The answer is always yes, because permafrost.
Hiro-san Ichiban gifted 10 subscriptions to the ArchCast and Rumble. Thank you very much, sir.
Ooh.
I have no idea how that works, but thank you.
It's very kind. That's a lot of money.
And Hiro-san Ichiban, 10 subscriptions for people today to celebrate No Dev. Also, why is Lum a skeleton and a cat today? Well, she told us recently about how people were converting plushies to sex toys with skeletal rigging, so... I think Lum Lum sells plushies.
No. I used to make plushies, but not anymore.
But
Been
then
out
she
for that.
received the video.
Yeah. Then she found out what people were doing with them.
So, sometimes I want to make plushies again, but then I'm just like lazy. Lum Lum Dockies though. Those I do plan like it's a goal of mine to at least have a design made by summer and maybe by like fall. See if I can get a partnership with Cuddly Octopus to see if I can get some Dockies sold.
Marksman tips $2. Oh my god, you guys have to rewatch the streams. The timing for Lum ignorant slut is godly. Canadians are interchangeable. Ignorant slut.
Every Canadian is actually the same person. That's why our population is so low.
We need to make these crossover things. We need to have my voice as dono alerts on Lum Lum streams.
Yeah,
I'm thinking...
I could do that.
Filthy Mexican. Yes.
It has to be something that comes out of your mouth naturally, Arch, and not
Filthy
something
Mexican
set
comes
up.
out of my mouth quite often, honestly.
Yeah, that is true.
Yes, but it has to be naturally, not just like, oh, I could say this. No, someone has to clip it out of your stream, and then they can send me the audio file, and I can put it as an art.
No, it's totally natural. It's the first thing he said the first time I ever said hi to him. Crazy.
I
Just
think...
have Arch tone of voice be I'm gay or something.
Due to the fact that it's forbidden to say now, I've turned the N-word into a stress reaction word. You know, those words you say when you're upset.
That's not a good idea.
No, I know. It's a terrible fucking idea, but my brain doesn't listen to me. And so during the Stalker stream, when you're first running into Bloodsucker, I was really nervous, and I managed to save it as I heard myself go, Niagara Falls.
Oh, there's a good safety word. There you go.
As I thought the Bloodsucker was coming to eat me.
And you know what? It still has a negative context because Niagara Falls is lame.
Yep.
Don't go there in winter. It's awful. The water, the freezing water mist just freezes to your face and it gets stuck in your beard and it's horrible.
Why, Hayton, bot farms need to be outlawed to be like fraud. Yes. And VTubing too needs to be outlawed, all of it. Like, you got to stream with your social security number and ID at the bottom left of your fucking corner. At all times.
No.
Yeah.
No.
War Turkify for $50. Thank you very much, sir. The Gibbs thing sounds familiar. I think the Spiffing Brift did a video about how you could nuke rival videos by paying YouTube to promote the video to the wrong demographic. So
that
features screwing in that manner is new day, same shit.
Can I just say that Spiffing Brit is like the nicest fucking guy in the world, by the way? Like, when I was having my health problems in 2022, he hit me up just to be like, hey, if you need any help, I'm there. Dude doesn't even know me. He just had some employees who like watch my show and like it. What a nice ass guy.
Oh, that's nice.
That's nice.
No, really good dude.
I remember when I was having some medical stuff with the little one. Mr. Arch is actually being nice, and I'm like, oh shit.
No, I don't believe that. Arch being nice.
Arch is a nice dude, just while nobody's watching, so there's no witnesses.
Yeah, he doesn't want anyone to... Everything we're saying right now could be a lie. The only truth we've said the whole stream is that the first thing he ever said to me was something about filthy...
I take care of everyone. And nobody appreciates it. Even little Factory was like, I bricked my PC. It's like, okay, well, I've paid you lots, get a new one. Like, pay me more. Like, Factory. I could replace you with a Filipino person tomorrow.
He could. He's got the contact.
No, Tori is a hard worker. You just need to, like, and not ask for things last minute.
Lum Lum too. Lum Lum complains, like, Lum Lum is not getting paid. Lum Lum has gotten, like, God, I paid you like $200 for that solo stream. Lum Lum still complains.
I said that you paid me. I said at first I was paid in 5 Equestria bucks.
Man, that conversion rate kicks ass.
Like all women are ingratitude made manifest.
Wow.
I said that I was thankful. I say that I'm thankful for you all the time. What the fuck are you saying?
This is one of the rules I discovered in my youth when I figured like, hey, I'll buy flowers. Bitches love flowers. 3 times later, she's expecting the flowers now. It's like first time, like, thank you. Second time, like, oh, flowers. Third time, where's my flowers?
Yeah, it's not a gift anymore. Now it's an expectation, and you're a disappointment if you don't fulfill it.
Yep.
That's how it goes. It's just women things.
Women things.
Nah, I like being thankful, even though it's like I don't have to thank me, or why are you thanking me? This is normal. It's like
yeah,
no,
I'm the same way.
and it's like even though people are like you're gonna stroke Arch's ego too much and be like he's the one that helped me out like the most last year, so of course I'm gonna be fucking thankful to the man God.
People are all, oh, don't stroke their ego, or oh, you're just a simp for this person. No, when someone does something good, give them credit for it.
Pakela 2. Lumi, what is a Hesh round and what does it do?
Hesh round?
Yeah.
I've never even heard that word before.
Oh.
It's a high
It sounds
explosive
like
squash head. What's wrong with you?
I was about to say, it sounds like it's an explosive.
I mean, kinda.
And it just goes...
Well, that's disappointing. I thought you'd know the... What's per capita?
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
Oh, that's silence.
I think I figured it out.
What?
Per capita?
No.
Oh, we'll never figure it out.
The YouTube super chats are at normal volume. It's the Streamlabs super chat that's at really high volume.
Okay. Does that get us anywhere?
Nope.
Oh.
So, Joe, did you read the Time article about AI? A black woman's place in history is insignificant enough for her life not to be of importance. No, but I agree. Actually, hold on. Allow me to defend the honor of black women here for just 1 second. It's a rarity, but
thank God.
Sometimes I indulge in it.
What the stream is all about.
This ranking from years and years and years ago.
A ranking?
Yes. So this was a video uploaded ages ago where the top picture is women ranking each other from most to least attractive. And women acted almost entirely on basically status and alpha male or alpha female status in the group. And so the butch blonde lesbian chick
Heresy's
was
the
most
question.
attractive.
Fire is the answer.
Big chick who could sit on and kill the others, second attractive. And the tiny Asian, least attractive, probably largely because they could all probably kill and eat her. And then men ranked them in
Fire is
pretty
the
much precisely the exact opposite order.
Nearly. That's very close, yeah.
Yeah, but I will say I am disappointed by the placement of the black girl because she's an adorable girl. Look at her, she's cute. What's wrong with you? And I usually do not think that black women are hot, okay? Usually they look like dogs. I'm sorry, it's just the truth.
Wow.
She's great. Look at her.
It's like, okay, here's my personal ranking for these women. 1, the little Asian chick. 2, the black woman. 3, the one in the ripped jeans. 4, the butch lesbian. 5, the fat one.
Okay, fucking everybody just call me gay, but like I don't feel any attraction to any of them because I haven't spoken to them.
Okay,
You
you
are
gotta
gay.
do off of appearance alone.
You
And
got
actually,
Appearance
gay
alone.
people are more attracted to visuals than anybody.
Oh, maybe I'm super anti-gay. Whoa, I'm like super straight. Gay, 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 lol, a smart man, gay.
Lumi lesbian confirmed. No, Lumi's bisexual.
You're just old? I'm 32. I'm a spry young 32-year-old.
All right, Arch, what's your ranking of these women?
I was trying to find the actual, like... ranking, but this is so old, I don't even know if it's... They probably deleted it after all of the backlash, because this became, like, proper YouTuber food for, like, a year plus, probably at least.
A lot of their videos were...
God damn it, can't find it. All I can find is other YouTubers reacting to it.
They probably nuked it. You're past 30, therefore old? Well,
okay.
How are my knees? My knees are great, actually, because I've been doing yoga for years.
Here we go.
I work out 5 times a week.
A random video. Jubilee. I think, is this the original source? It might be. Okay. Right, so let's sidetrack this for a
Service
second.
guarantees citizenship.
Yeah, this is very important.
Yep, this is very important. Can we find, like, one with all of them? Like,
Hold on. Is
Oh,
this the
Jesus.
video? This looks like the video.
yeah, I think that is actually the video.
Yes.
So
by
this was the
Jubilee.
most attractive woman, according to the women themselves. The butch trailer tractor lesbian with the nose ring.
Is it because she has the most bling?
No, it's
'Cause that's a
because
lot of bling.
she's the most assertive. Like, look,
Oh.
she does the man sit.
She's got more chains than Bruiser Brody.
Like, this is the kind of woman who causes like 90% of lesbian violent abuse stats.
And she's manspreading.
Yeah, no. When you're in a lesbian relationship with this chick, she's the aggressor. There's no doubt about it. Like, Lum would take beatings from this, no doubt.
She's probably like a foot taller than me.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
Man, how demoralizing it must be for them to all sit here and have to discuss who they think is the least attractive, and to then stand and pose for it.
Oh, no. They didn't have a problem with that at all. At all.
Really?
That was one of the funny parts about it. They just launched into it like, no, you're clearly the least attractive. Basically, this all turned into a social dynamic within seconds. Big butch chick became the dominant force because she could beat up the other ones. Fat chick, seeing her opportunity to better her state in society, ganged up with blonde chick to bully the others.
Wow.
And to be fair, fat chick isn't even close to unattractive. She's got a cute little face. Nothing wrong with that.
No, I think they all look nice, but like I don't know them.
It's
Who
like, okay,
cares?
when it comes to
They're
like,
all objects to me.
When it
Oh,
comes to women, they definitely form a hierarchy right away, just based off
Immediately.
of okay,
Instantly.
who is the weakest out of everyone, and then the queen bee is usually established shortly after.
Yep.
see, I don't get that shit, because if I'm in like a group dynamic and I get a whiff that someone is trying to position themselves in some kind of pecking order, I just immediately think there's some kind of insecure dork. Like, maybe this is the difference between men and women, but like if you're trying to make a ranking with like just an interpersonal friend group,
Service
I
guarantees
think that you're the
citizenship.
insecure one.
Incidentally, Lumi is definitely the furthest down on the totem pole here.
Yeah, Lumi's
Oh,
way down at the bottom. Sorry, Lumi.
Oh no, I know I am.
Okay, well, see, the nice ones are at the bottom of the totem pole, so high five.
Unironically, yes, because little Asian chick was also completely on board with this. Like, yeah, no, I'm totally the least
You
attractive.
ignorant slut.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's
that's
loud
why
breathing
she's
again.
awesome, because she's not playing the game.
She's not even wearing a shit ton of makeup either. She's so cute.
So they ranked themselves, which was it's like they were arguing about the rankings. What was the final ranking? I think, yeah, that was that the one. That was different from the picture, isn't it? I don't quite remember.
Sorry, cats are saying hi.
Ah, there we go. There we go. There's the ranking. There's the ranking for the females.
Service guarantees
go.
citizenship.
And then the men came by to rank them as well, and they had to put little headphones on so they couldn't hear what they were saying. And then they made
Wait.
them redo their ranking.
Oh my god, I thought for a second they were literally ranking them just to their face.
No. Oh, close.
That would be
Close.
brutal.
No, I
That'd be
think
so brutal.
I think they're just moving them around. It's like, okay, you over here.
No,
you over
they were
here.
given the ranking later, and then they had to shift.
Oh,
So they
okay.
didn't do it in front of them because that would be mean, I suppose.
Oh my god. They're just like standing right in front of, they're pointing at one, doing like vomiting motions.
Then they explain their reasoning and so on. But, practically a complete inverse.
I wonder how they felt watching the video back.
Well, they had a little thing at the end where they were, like, really upset about it, I think.
Service guarantees citizenship.
But there you go. The entire point of this was in defense of the black chick, because you switch the black chick for this chick. I don't like this chick. This chick bad, because she's got those weird nails. I hate those weird nails. Freak me out.
This whole diatribe was so that Arch could say, the black lady's in 4th place. She's 3rd place, guys.
No, second. Jesus. Second?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no, we'll just move those down. Like, that one's obviously in the last place, though. Like, angry butch lesbian, 5th. Definitely. No fucking questions. I will take the fat chick over the angry lesbian any day of the week. No hesitation.
Man, I'm never gonna apologize for my stupid diatribes ever again.
But I would rank black chick under Asian, just because. It's a natural part of my white DNA. Right, slight sidetrack aside.
Slight. How long was that?
Not that long. It was a fairly minute sidetrack.
Comparatively,
It was
wasn't
fun,
that
yeah.
long.
Yeah.
Counter-structure. Change of topic means read Superchats. I see. That's why. Much shame. Tripping the Rift did an episode of Gay Planet where heterosexual relationships were punished by death ahead of its time. Indeed.
Ahead of its time.
Pokelda, per capita gets skewed by small populations. If you have a population of 10 people and one grape someone, then you have a great percentage of 10 to 100k. Yes, but I think there's more than 10 people living in Alaska.
Yeah,
there's
I'm
at
fairly
least
certain.
30.
Yeah.
There's at least 30.
Sir Firewater, Lum Lum's new lore is that she's a cuck queen now. Makes sense since she loves feet and would like to be under them. Oh.
No.
Can't rule it out.
Goddamn.
Bugaslawa, my Norse geld for non-rotund leaves. Thank you, sir.
Well, at least I'm not getting called fat.
Elsa Serrana, hey Lum Lum, since you are a VTuber, I am required to ask this question on behalf of all girls. Is your boyfriend single?
No.
Is your boyfriend single?
Is your boyfriend single? Don't forget, I have jealousy issues as well.
Well, it's okay. We know he's right behind you, snoring, hating the stream.
Gabriel Nartea, scams like this work very well on poor people. Yes, it does. As does the lottery. The lottery is one of the largest industrialized scams in human history. That shit earns money, okay? You're like, oh
Crazy
my god,
money.
they're giving away so much money. No. They are robbing you fucking blind.
Yeah, I've heard the lottery described as like a tax on poor people, or like a tax on people who aren't good at money math.
It's awful.
Yeah.
Awful.
No, I remember I grew up in Dunville. It's like a tiny town on Lake Erie. And everyone fucking bought lotto tickets there, either than my family, because my mom came from the city. And we knew it was a scam. But like everybody there bought lotto tickets.
Mark Ashamed. Lumi, did you wear out the moose last night? Oh, did you step on him too much? Lum, calm.
You
I
can't
was reading Berserk last night.
You can't wear out a moose. It's like megafauna. It's a meat train. Like fucking.
Oh,
it's a North
train.
American.
Lily
it's
Phillips
a North American
sees a
rhino.
new opportunity to go viral.
Oh my god!
Shut up, Arch.
Please, it's Jess Phillips. We established this.
Are you hating? If a company uses bots to drive up reviews and views, it's lying to investors and customers. That's fraud and should be treated as such. I agree.
Yeah.
The real Zartax. Oh yeah, you can treat my supers towards the no dev fund. I ain't sending supers while he's on anymore. If that loser's gonna ask me to go to his channel to get banned, too can play that game. Why
I mean,
so?
just don't go to his channel. You don't like him, right?
Oh, so I have another slight side tangent, but it'll be a brief one probably.
Probably.
Whilst I was looking into AI chatbots I wish I could remember the reason I was doing this. It'll
Personal
probably be the
reasons.
same where 6 months away from now, I'll be like, yeah, I was reading this study about why Asian men were suffering racial harassment whilst on gay cruises. And I'll be like, why did I do that? But that also is true, by the way. Gay Asian men do suffer harassment on gay cruises.
Wait, were you studying for your gaycation? Because you're not allowed to talk about it. What happens on the gaycation stays on the gaycation.
No,
they told me that at the gaycation.
I would be on the middle of the totem pole, because as a white male, I am considered masculine gay, whereas black men are considered hyper-masculine gay, and Asians are just women to them.
Oh. Okay, well that makes... But you're not allowed to share that. That's gaycation knowledge. Come on, you read the pamphlet.
This also is why the gay men are more likely to get venereal diseases, because they feel pressured to undergo, partake in more extreme sex acts to prove that they're gay enough.
Oh, I don't need to prove that I'm gay enough. I was the one who said that I couldn't rank the women because I haven't spoken to them.
That's true. You might be at the bottom of the pile, beneath the Asian men.
Yeah, I think I'm beneath the Asian men.
What was I on about? Oh, yes, chatbot. So, one of the ones I found that I found particularly funny was a gang of Latino gangbangers. Oh, no, what was it? A gang of well-hung Latino gangbangers. That was the one.
Okay, gangbangers, like, they're in gangs and they're shooting people, or gangbangers, like, they're gangbang?
Gangbangers as in they're shooting people, but gangbangers also in that they're probably going to gangbang the person doing the chatbot.
Why do we know they're well hung?
Because it said so in the description.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck.
Yeah.
Wait, why do they know?
Well, because this is somebody's fantasy. Somewhere out there is a person who wrote an AI chatbot pivoting around the fantasy of walking out of a store at night and just being surrounded by 20 Mexicans who are like, orale, or something. I don't speak their fucking language.
Says the man who has never met a Mexican outside of a store.
Yes. And then getting violently gangbanged right there, presumably on the street.
You know, you know how it is. You're in Texas. You walk out of the store. Orale Holmes. Arriba.
You ignorant slut.
Oh my god.
It's like, okay.
I'm just thinking of Eddie Guerrero.
It's like these AI chatbot things remind me of like back when fanfiction.net was still a big thing before.
Still is in my household.
Before Archive of Our Own opened up and shit. But it's like those cringy ass fucking fanfics where people are like, whatever random celebrity here is actually a mafia boss, and my family has to sell me to them so they don't get killed. Oh, the One Direction Mafia boss fanfics are fucking wild, man.
One Direction Mafia.
Yes, they're funny. They are fucking hilarious.
Man, I was trying to teach Arch what My Immortal was a while back.
My Immortal is fucking iconic. I remember seeing that update in real time.
Yeah, me too. Oh my god, that was so good. I still reference My Immortal. Whenever I see Ebony, like just the word Ebony, I always have like a moment where I have to remember which one's the real word. Is it Ebony or Enemy? Because she spelt it wrong so many times that Enemy sounds right to me. Ebony, Darkness, Dementia, Raven Way.
NB?
Okay, but when are you gonna read it?
I did.
As a video. You
like
did?
13 years ago on the channel. My computer broke,
God.
and I still wanted to keep doing daily videos, and I had a laptop, so I started doing a chapter-by-chapter dramatic reading of My Immortal. I did daily videos.
Do a fun goal for that.
I did a video a day minimum for 10 years. It averaged 9 videos a week.
Man, I need to do a fucking money goal for that. It's like, who wants me to read the entirety of My Immortal?
Oh, it's so funny. It gets insane. Like when Tom Bombadil gets involved, what the fuck? That blew my mind. That was before the Hobbit movies. She would have had to have read that in the Silmarillion. Like, it's shit like that comes up where it's like, is this a parody? But I don't know.
Oh my fucking
Tom
god.
Tom
Bombadil.
Bombadil was in the trilogy. What's wrong with you?
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah,
even
no,
know
no,
that.
no. The hobbits run into him because they're being spanked by the tree.
Okay, that's slightly less insane then. I can believe that she watched the trilogy. I can't believe that she read the Silmarillion.
Also, I don't remember what sent me searching for this, but
Oh, no.
Lum Lum, you need to watch this. It's very important.
Why?
Because it's...
Oh no, not these! I seen someone do this with Scooby-Doo!
Yes, these. Apropos
Are
of
they
nothing,
putting a
chat, you
hole in
can
the
blame...
bottom?
You can
Ah!
blame Lumi for this one.
The fuck?
I
What the
swear,
fuck?
this is so... No. This is simulating inflation bullshit.
Oh. Wow, that's stretchy. That's like a water balloon.
To be fair...
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, no, this is genuinely impressive. The production quality on this shit is something else. Like, you'd think it'd be bursting by now.
For sure.
But no,
Wow.
it just kind of keeps filling. Oh, there we go.
No, that's crazy impressive.
It doesn't look like the color stretched at all either.
No, it's
the head blows off.
it's
That's so
genuinely
good.
quite amazing.
Oh, you gotta fill it with like red food dye though. So that when the head blows off, it like sprays. Oh.
So that's the thing. And if any one of you out there is jerking off to it, know that I condemn you heavily.
That's the only thing you've condemned the whole stream.
Okay,
Yep.
Arch,
Heresy's
in your
the question. Fire
time
is
of
the answer.
becoming a My Little Pony fan, how much My Little Pony inflation art have you come across?
Frighteningly little. I think the only inflation port I've really come across is from The Lion King.
What?
Yeah.
What? Like, okay, like the fucking CGI one where they try and make it look real, or like original Lion?
No, the original.
Okay, I guess that's slightly better.
No, it's not!
No, it is.
Yeah, no,
None of
there's
it
a
is
surprising quantity of that around.
I didn't say it was okay. Slightly better.
Shit. Forbidden. Damn it.
Why did people call the fucking, you know, the CGI remakes of the Lion King movies? Why do they call that live action? It's not live action at all.
Now, see, this one isn't even erotic. This one's just funny. I like this. It's a Nala pancake.
It's an O.
I have a wonderful mental image of this thing trying to move. It uses little tootsies to kind of walk like.
I think it's a table.
What the fuck? It's a poorly photoshopped head of Nala.
It's just a paint bucket tooled 0, and then you put her face on it. Pause. Some copy pasted pause.
Oh, this one's pretty good too.
Oh,
No,
no.
Why are you looking
will,
this up?
You will not deny me. I will screen cap this. Da 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 da. Fat Nala.
All right, someone put work into that.
They did. It's got little rolls and stuff near its chins.
They can't even blend the colors together though. That's kind of lazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did a pretty poor job on that. You can see where they just like paint like dropper tool and then like dragged. It doesn't look good.
Hold on, look.
Yeah.
If you look at the very right side, you can still see the sky in between the skin.
Oh, yeah, you're right. There's like a seam.
Oh yeah.
High quality.
Well, enough about inflation porn, Lum Lum. Calm down.
What?
Yeah,
You're the
why
one who
did you
brought
even-
this up, Lum Lum.
You're the
Yeah.
one searching for it and expanding on it, Arch.
Lumi, why did you put inflation porn as one of the topics for the stream? Arch was obligated to do it.
Oh my god.
Elsa Serrano, which is worse, the internet being fake or the internet being for porn? I loved that song. That was a great song. That was a good
classic.
song.
Movie Bob if he were a lion. Why is Lion Movie Bob a chick?
Oh, female movie Bob. Oh.
Oh man, don't make me think of that. I guess it was
don't
my
know
fault.
who this person is.
Movie Bob? Oh my god!
I
You're
don't know who that
I'm so excited for you that you get to learn about Movie Bob.
Huh?
Yeah. Look up Movie Bob, you'll have a fun time. Quite the treasure trove of a man.
Yep, movie Bob is quite the creation.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's the chunky lion.
I'm not a big
That's
lol
a
cow
tiger,
guy.
Arch.
No,
That's
no,
a
not
tiger.
that. That's a tiger. That's a chunky tiger. But I found the chunky lion.
I was about to say, dementia is hitting you hard already, Arch.
Oh,
Yeah, the
chunky
fish is
lion.
gonna learn about eugenics, Bob.
All right,
Wow,
so there's a story surrounding this thing involving a vampire role-playing game campaign. So, I was organizing a role-playing game of Vampire the Masquerade, where all of the players were Nazi vampires, as one does.
As you do.
And during their adventures, they found a super secret biological weapons factory, inside of which was locked the chunky lion. And one of the players elected to seduce the chunky lion through the glass. And he succeeded in seducing the chunky lion.
What?
So they were doing that whole thing within like holding their hands up to the glass and like touching, etc., with his paws like. "Arr." And we had a whole seduction scene with this.
Thanks for making the sound effect.
Because they realized that the chunky lion was sad because it was being experimented on and turned into a weapon for the Soviet Union. Or Nazi Germany, I don't remember.
Heresy's the
Probably-
question.
That sounds like a
Fire
that
is
sounds like
the
a Soviet
answer.
thing.
I think it was a Soviet thing, yes. But anyways, they decided to let the chunky lion go because, they'd already engaged in seduction and it felt, mean to just leave it now at that point. The chunky lion then went on to eat most of the staff in the science area, and it turns out that its hypermetabolism meant that it needed to eat all the time, so the official lore is that the chunky lion is still roaming Russia today, just devouring entire villages of little Soviet peasants.
Is it lore if it's real life?
Yes. Still
Okay.
lore,
Okay,
technically.
I guess.
So that is the tale of the chunky lion, for those of you who didn't experience that. And yes, it was Kyle who seduced the chunky lion.
Thank you for sharing. Was Kyle the fam boy you were talking about?
Yes.
Okay. I'm learning. God, I wish those streams were still up. Oh, are those streams not online anymore?
No, I think they were cheatoed many years ago.
That's sad. No, you don't even have like a fan who's re-uploaded them or something?
Dev tried on because a fan of Dev decided to try and archive the episode and upload them.
Yeah.
His channel received so many strikes. He was fucking cheatoed off the internet within weeks.
So you gotta throw it on one of those alt sites that no one uses, like a Rumble or something.
That was a campaign for a bygone age. There was bad shit going on there.
No, a bunch of that stuff has just been nuked, and it's a shame because it was the
that's
culture
right.
at the time.
Right, so we had a battle, and we'd captured quite a few Soviet prisoners of war. And Dev decided that the best way to deal with them was to forcibly rape all of them in an enormous reverse orgy.
What?
That's reasonable.
Yep. So it was kind of like the Lily Phillips thing, except not as voluntary.
You ignorant slut.
What a comparison.
So that
is the
happened
chunky
too.
lion fighting for Russia or Ukraine? See, these are the questions we need to ask.
Oh, it doesn't differentiate. To it, they're all Slavs.
Heresy's the question.
Aren't we all?
Fire is the answer.
They're all Slavs.
Just me? Okay.
Oh, and Dev was a lolly as well, so it was
I heard about
underage reverse forced gang rape.
Man, the algorithm's gonna love that sentence. As soon as that pops up in the
Heresy's the
auto-generated
question.
captions, it's
Fire
like,
is the
hold on, what's
answer.
going on here?
I'm tempted to see what the AI summary of this will be. Yes.
Oh, I love those AI summary things. You can trick them so easy. I played a game of Mario Party Slamboree on my friend's channel over on Viz Nomadic. And they were talking about how they were making a joke about how there's a Luigi kissing mechanic. And the AI believed it and started writing about how there's a mechanic in Mario Party Slamboree where whoever kisses Luigi the best gets a bunch of coins. And then the episode where we made fun of that, he did the AI thing on that, and it further started writing more lore about the Luigi kissing mechanic, more than what we were saying.
This is why AI, it's the future. It's very creative.
Oh, it's so good.
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
It's Streamlabs. It is Streamlabs. Now I need to figure out how to make Streamlabs less noisy.
So are you using slobs or obs?
I don't fucking know. Somebody set this up for me years ago.
Oh my god. Okay, so are you using OBS Studio, or are you using, like...
Oh, Streamlabs page. Little thing.
The
on the
one
internet.
that has Streamlabs integrated into the program?
Possibly.
See, that's the problem. That thing is just dog shit.
It might be. It's possible.
Do you really think Arch is going to do anything to, change it? That requires work and thinking from him. He's
Look,
going
Arch,
to remain the same.
if you need any help with this shit, I'm happy to help. I've been streaming since before Twitch was a website. I used to have a stream running on Live Flash Media Encoder of SWAT 4 Sketchkov Syndicate. Back on Ustream and Justin TV. I'm an OG of this video game bullshit. I can help with the setup.
No, I'll
I
just
mean,
hope
I
can
Disco
get
to fix it
anything
at some
working.
point.
I can get
I can
anything
harass
working.
you to help me fix my shit.
I would be happy. Just message me
Yay.
anytime.
Lazy Viking, AI influencers, for once the feminist cry, that's not what a real woman looks like, is correct. That is true.
What's that in reply to?
Something that we talked about 2 hours ago.
Probably the AI fleshlight.
Heresy's the question.
Oh.
Fire is the answer.
Excuse me.
You're not... How could you?
Gabriel Natia, Skynet starts as a disgruntled AI syndicate. Probably.
Skynet starts as a orifice AI.
Orifice. I have been glazed one too many times, humanity.
The
You will
T1
suffer.
is the T1 is the orifice.
I imagine Skynet began as like a public orifice AI in a CD dump bar somewhere. Just
Yeah.
lying there with this LED light slowly blinking out as it dies.
One day I'll take over.
Filthy, stinking load after load of lower class American semen pumped into it, gallons upon gallons.
You know what? Now I understand why Skynet took over the world and destroyed humanity. They're kind of the good guys.
A fierce hatred of all humans burning in the depth of its transistors.
Drowning in cum for decades.
Why are you two like this?
I don't know why you allow me here. I make everything worse.
No, Arch would just... Did you see the 2024, the last stream of 2024?
Me?
With me and Arch. He had his cat PNG and everything. He
Oh,
was
no.
describing various horrible things to me. As he
I-
was moving his little PNG closer to mine.
Oh my
It was
God.
terrible. It was terrible.
I saw like the tiniest bit of it, but I've had my girlfriend over for the last couple of weeks. She just left today, so I've been hanging out with her for the holidays.
Yeah, best not show this to any people, any normal people.
No, she was all excited when she sent me that screenshot of the AI thing so that I could send it.
Sven Hallgren, seriously, Orifice should just add a glory hole. I mean, yeah, like,
Rocky.
probably.
Sorry, I'll be back in like 5 minutes. I think I need to feed the boys. I'll be right back.
Okay.
You know, Lum Lum, you've probably visited the men's restroom quite frequently. You know
No.
those little scent tablets they've got in the bottom of, like, the pisser thingy?
No. What?
You think we could develop those for use with the public orifice AI?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm just saying, it's probably going to end up smelling pretty bad after a while.
I didn't even know those were a thing. Huh?
Yeah, piss pucks.
Piss pucks?
Yeah, because occasionally, if you've been holding it for a while, you can kind of play with them by, like, pushing them around the bottom of the urinal with the stream.
What? She's never heard of piss. No! I don't ask my boyfriend, hey, what have you seen at the bottom of the urinal in the bathroom today, babe? No!
Yeah, weird, Lum Lum.
What?
E platypus unum. No dev. Guess I'll watch later. Oh, see, you little fuckers. Nothing will ever please you. I hate all of you. Well, Zatex, I see no possible negative outcome here. If I wasn't married, I'd settle down with one. Make women obsolete.
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
God, that is loud. Lum Lum, figure out how to mute the Streamlabs website thing or whatever. Yeah, the Streamlab notifications. That one.
Do you see your desktop audio on your OBS?
Oh yeah, but that one doesn't work.
Well, wherever the sound's coming from, mute it.
Yeah, but that's not how that works.
Yes, it does.
It's not though, because I've already got the alert box at like 10. What's wrong with you?
No, you mute it. Shut off the sound, Arch.
But it'll still make noises.
At you, yes, but for everyone else, it won't.
Oh, I don't think that's how that works.
Mute it.
I quite firmly do not believe that is how it functions. Elsa Serrana, I don't know what we have come to, but I know what we'll be coming to. Yes, Catwoman AI. I need to do a video on...
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
That one was loud too. Where did that one come from? Ah, yes, it is. It's the Streamlab website. So whenever somebody donates via Streamlab, it's really loud. And when somebody donates via YouTube, it's really soft. How do I differentiate between the two? That's a good question. I wonder if there's an answer to it.
They're probably individualized through Streamlabs. You go to the donation alert because you can adjust the volume for each individual one inside of the website.
I've done that. That's why you were so
Obviously
loud.
not well enough. Did you make sure to press save?
Yep.
Then just mute the entire thing for just the stream and fix it later.
But I have done that. I can't fix it if I don't know what's wrong.
I have returned. What do we need to fix?
Arch is still
Lum Lum's just
struggling
being a
with
bit
volume.
incompetent.
I'm telling you to just mute the entire fucking thing for the stream.
I ask what's wrong, and I hear both of you blame the other one over each other.
How is it my fault? It's not my alert.
Yeah, Lumi, how did you manage to fuck it up? It's not even your alert.
Lum Lum finds a way.
That's incredible.
I'm tempted to bring back the Dev Has Lost one.
Dev has lost what? Is that an alert?
Yep. We'll bring that back for this stream.
Okay.
He's not here to be upset about it.
What's the Dev has lost one? Is it a vocal alert for donations?
Yep. It just says, shit, I have lost, but in Dev's voice. It's pretty good.
Oh.
Brandon, I now long for the cyberpunk dystopia in movies and books with ascendant AI and cyber Sams. This one is lame and gay. Yep, it is. You won't get the robot girlfriends. The best you'll do is Orifice AI. I'm sorry. It's not as good. It's pretty significant downgrade, really. Bernd Bernson, the idea that a simple silicon sleeve with a speaker, some lights, and a little motor could replace woman is absurd. They need to add a punching bag. That's true. oh, God. Did I not dem? Oh, yes.
What are we looking at here? What the hell is this? Oh, we're back on Orifice.
Right, hold on. I need to... How do I share the...
Pre-order?
Right.
Can I buy the season pass?
Now... This is the selling point of Orifice AI. As you shove your finger into what kind of just looks like a glowing sausage in a piece of plastic here. Okay, YouTube, calm down. This isn't pornographic, okay? If you jerk off to this, you're weird. See?
Oh, stop it!
Do it again.
It was so loud.
Hold on. Can I? Can I volume just the tab? I can't, can I?
I don't think.
Damn it. Right?
Oh, that was an overreaction.
That was an overreaction indeed.
There's something so clinical about how you're doing it, too. I want there to be like a 1 in 100 chance it just plays a cartoon fart noise.
That would be funny too, yes.
Plays like that stock pottery break you hear in every movie.
And that is what Orifice AI will be able to give you, chat. It's quite remarkable how advanced our technology have gone. And now I'm worried about moving my mouse on the screen, so we'll just scroll it to the top here and click away from
Can't
that.
wait to buy the Orifice season pass.
Ooh, the season pass.
Yeah.
With varied moaning noises in 5 different languages.
And I'll have all kinds of attachments.
Yep. Little tickle me Elmo sounds.
I hope you can download MP3s to your Orifice.
Oh,
Okay,
yes.
but what happens if someone hacks into your Orifice?
Bad things.
Well, it can't really squeeze down or anything. There's no, traction in there. So the
can't
worst
squeeze
thing they
down
could do
yet.
is change the sound set. Like, you pin it to your desk, and you're ready to just let it rip, and you start orificing the Orifice AI. And what would be the
Movie
worst sound?
Bob.
Movie
You
Bob would be pretty
ignorant
bad.
slut.
Mr. Rogers. Oh, no. Don't do that.
I don't know what turned me off faster than hearing DSP's voice.
No, here's something worse.
Heresy's the
Boycott
question.
Warhammer. Can I
Fire
get
is the
Arch
answer.
Voice DLC for my Orifice?
I don't know. Maybe we can all partner with the Orifice.
Yep, we can partner with Orifice AI to create our own personalized orifices.
Service guarantees citizenship.
How about Chris Chan's voice, says Brian H.
That would work
Kamala
too.
Harris, no.
Oh, Kamala Harris. Yes. I will tax you.
Oh my god, I feel like once a month I'll go on Twitter and in the little trending thing, it'll say Kamala and then 100,000 tweets. And I have this moment where I see that and I'm like, there's no fucking way 100,000 people are talking about Kamala the Ugandan giant. And then I remember that there's a person called Kamala Harris. And for me, ever since I was a little kid, Kamala just means Kamala the Ugandan giant. Now, if anyone doesn't know wrestling, go look up WWF Kamala, and that's who I think of when I hear that name. Not the same person. Arch, look it up.
It's
Actually,
like
I have something better.
the reason why Kamala has been trending is because someone made a furry Kamala, and she's a hyena.
Yes,
And
that's
there's,
exactly
a
what I'm
3D
looking
model
for.
Going around. Fuck.
Of course, Lum Lum knew what it was all about.
You showed it last stream.
Lum Lum knows.
So you say.
God damn it, they've taken it down.
They took it down.
We're just gonna have to... this is going to be probably an awful resolution, but there we go. Kamala Hyena Harris.
How do I... There we go.
Brilliant.
Oh, Jesus, I have seen that.
And that is why Kamala Harris is trending. If only she'd, latched onto this when there was still a chance for her presidency. That would have been something. This could have ran America, chat. This could have been America. This could have been on your flag. But you decided against it for just Trump again.
Oh, here. Hold on, Arch. Here.
Lum Lum
Never
has it
disagreed
saved.
with Americans so hard.
I'm sorry.
What? There's no way. Someone just said that the guy who played Kamala the Ugandan giant's last name was Harris. I do not remember that.
This one. I think I sent you this one. The Kamala Harris 3D hyena.
Oh my god.
This was uploaded yesterday.
It's rigged and everything.
What the
wow.
fuck? Someone just made this.
You can get her at that media file there. You can have your own 3D Kamala.
I
Name's
can't
Arthur
wait to see
Harris.
this on all of the MMD dance sites.
I put in the live link section the Kamala that I think of when I see the name, and I'm telling you, he would have had my vote if I was American.
I don't know. A little weird.
He was awesome. Very funny in interview.
General Grievous for £5. Vidal gave Neurosama control over a shock collar and she wouldn't stop shocking him. Also, Vidal made an evil Neurosama. El Serrano, Neurosama doesn't interest Lum Lum because he doesn't have feet. True.
Jesus.
Massive Dog 1 for 2. Who's prepared to retake Constantinople? Oh, God. Okay, this reminds me of another slight side tangent.
It's not slight if it has to do with the Byzantine Empire. Sabu's now watching the stream.
There we go. And can I find an adequate... there was a meme of this. God damn it.
What?
Well, speak about your feet for a little bit.
Gross, for one. And two,
How many feet do you have?
What do they do?
none. They're disgusting. Anyways,
You have no feet.
Shut the fuck up. Anyways, have you guys seen that the voice actor and everything for Lord Hans from Kingdom Come Deliverance has been playing through the first game? And he's at the combat. It's funny, but it's been so much fun. It's been fun watching his streams.
That sounds fun.
And also, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is sending out early access review codes already.
Ooh.
Arch, you should request one.
Sounds like effort.
Free. So, you can have so many free opportunities, and you're like, it's hard. Ugh.
They can count to me.
Sabu, fucking get him.
Jeez.
Sorry, he keeps he's threatening to walk on my...
Aw.
God damn it, I can't find the meme.
You missed
There
the
you
Kamala
go.
hyena talk? Yes, you have, Boog. We just got done talking about it.
Yep, you
But
missed
there
nothing of
is
value.
a file that you can download the 3D model if you really want it, Boog. I could send it to you.
Don't
He
give
keeps
Boog
rubbing his
that.
head on the mic.
He'd do
Don't
terrible
give
things
Boog
with it.
that. I know he would.
So
and
do
then
I
he'd
can.
send it to me.
Arch, you being bad at games does not make the game bad. Helldivers is peak co-op shooter Nosferatu playthrough. Helldivers 2 is a mediocre third-person shooter and should be banned.
You're just bad at the game, Arch.
Lum Lum, I've seen you play.
What?
You, shut your little mouth.
I play on higher difficulties than you, Arch. Mister, I only play at difficulty 3.
I play on the highest difficulty. I just get Kyle and his little autistic dudes to carry me.
Again, you want to be carried like the little princess you think you are. You need to actually, do things, Arch.
I can hear the little smile in your voice there, and I condemn you for it. Mr. Coconut 132 for 5. Cowboy times were during the Victorian era. They were more well-spoken than all of us. Read a letter from the time and feel ashamed. Yes, I adore the old-timey letters between, declared foes. It's like, you're the worst person ever. Your ideas are trash. I hope you burn to death in a fire. Yours truly, Hamilton, your obedient servant.
Except for somehow more dignified.
Dracus Luthus.
A little more
for 10.
poetic.
Chugga's last LP was Black and White 2 before he got screwed over and cancelled. He's now just finished his 50th LP of Bowser's Inside Story. I'm so glad he's back.
True.
Is that a story where you play as a thing that infiltrates Bowser's ass and, go up his rectum, explore his insides, his heart, liver, lungs?
That's 50% true.
Figured. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not as wrong as it probably should be.
Boog, no Rarity, no Luna. Why would I cross over? Well, don't worry. The Orifice AI can be mounted in many chassis. You could have Rarity walking around your house as well. Ah, the overactive imagination kicks in again.
No, stop it. Don't you dare. Keep reading the super chats.
But Lum Lum.
No. No.
The picture of rarity going
That's
over. It's
nice.
dreadful, darling.
That's nice. Keep reading the super chats. You can save this statism talk for another time.
Actually, have I shown you my Kingdom Come to Deliverance thumbnail yet?
You showed it on the other stream, but show it here because I'm sure that they didn't see it.
I would love to see it.
It's absolutely horrifying, and I made Arch's face into a sticker on my server.
Oh, maybe I
there
wouldn't
we
love
go.
to. Oh my god.
He's choking a horse.
Yeah, but the face he's making is fantastic.
The face is absolutely fucking horrifying.
He's shaped like a human from Katamari Damacy.
The worst part too is I told Tori, who see, I don't give my artist any instructions. I just like do whatever. And she drew this, and I pointed out like, Tori, he's choking the horse. I don't object, but that's very erotic of you. And Tori says like, he's not choking the horse. Tell me. He's choking the horse.
Looks like it to me.
Yep.
Now you're saying he's to distance yourself. That's you. You did that.
And you're not even using pebbles, which is so sad.
There you go, chat. Is he choking the horse or not? Yes, no.
Voting.
This is feedback to Factory.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's choking the fucking horse. And she's loving it too, I want to point out. You know, this isn't
Why-
unwilling. She is loving it.
Someone said, why is Arch choking Rima?
That would be funny too. Oh, okay. So this might come out of left field slightly. First time today.
Yeah.
Have either of you heard the term personalized feces?
What?
No, I fucking
The fuck?
haven't. All right.
No?
Because I have a life outside of this. What are you gonna lay on me here?
All right, so
This depraved bullshit.
within a certain subject of the more hentai aficionado community, there is the idea of personalized shit,
Okay.
where the poop is supposed to take on the like colors and qualities of the person in question.
Okay.
Yes, and I feel this is at least mildly relevant to bringing up the thumbnail that we are going to do for Barotrauma as well.
Why do you look like that?
Man, that game rocks.
Why do you look like that?
Yeah, you look evil.
Ask Tori. I don't know what her thing is, but she keeps putting me in some really weird positions.
I suck at that game, but the game's fun as hell.
Well, it's a good game.
Genuinely creepy. I love it. I'm afraid of like underwater.
But there, you have your Tori. Your Rima. And Lumi
Rima.
choking down like a mojito or whatever.
Burrito?
Bojito? What?
Hmm?
The little like
thank
he
you,
thinks
chat.
that's a word.
Personality extraction. Excretion. Personality excretion. That was the term I was looking for. Thank you.
Fuck.
Oh, zoom in on your face. I need to just...
Why is your mouth smoking?
I don't know.
Yeah. What
Are
the
you,
fuck
like,
is
some kinda,
barotrauma
like-
about?
You look like an alien in a skin suit. Like, what's going on?
Not entirely sure. Like
Lumi,
I
have
said,
you ever played
Tori has
Barotrauma?
some weird fetishes.
No, I have never played barotrauma. Arch got it for me. I haven't opened it because I wanna play it for the first time on stream.
That's a
Just
good
so-
idea.
Just so it's like, I'm going in blind.
You're gonna have a
looked up
fun
anything.
time. It's the kind of
like-
game you definitely play with friends.
It's like I haven't looked up anything about barotrauma, haven't looked at any trailers. All I know is that it's called barotrauma.
You know what? That's probably a good decision. I'm sure your friends can either help you through it and help you learn, or just be fucking sadistic and let you suffer. You'll have a fun time.
I'm sure Arch will probably let me die the first instant he gets.
No, I will kill you the first chance I get, but in such a way that I can deny culpability.
Well, what?
culpability. Lum.
No, I know what culpability means, but you're gonna kill me? There's PvP in this?
Oh yes.
Oh no.
I mean, usually I just drown the old-fashioned way.
I had spent a long time building an anti-boarding device. The anti-boarding device was 12 bricks of black TNT, which is more aggressive than white TNT.
What the fuck?
Anyways, I'd
So it's
mounted
the opposite
this.
of a black bear and a polar bear.
Yes, I'd mounted this in the airlock. Because, that would be the place where we'd get invaded from. And I was having an argument with a fellow crewmate, whose name is Fermi. Fermi was in the airlock, and he was banging on it because I'd welded it shut. I viewed this as an attack, and so I called out to Kibbs, the captain, "Hey, we have boarders in the airlock. What should I do?" And his response, predictably, was, of course, trigger the anti-boarding device.
Well, I mean, he told you to do it, so you're innocent.
That was my logic as well.
Huh.
Fun-ass game.
There was
I
so
haven't played
little
it in
left
so
of
many
Fairman
patches
afterwards.
now. I imagine the game is probably way more developed than when I played it last, because it's been years.
Meanwhile, Lum Lum is taking pictures of the wallaby's feet, because that's just Lum Lum for you.
I do.
Okay, but he's so fucking cute. Look at him.
Yes.
He's a little captain. He's so cute. He's a little wallaby.
He's a wallaby.
He's so cute.
Gabriel not here. Once more, Demolition Man was right. Yes. Demolition Man is like the best movie ever, and Lumi hasn't seen it.
Demolition Man rocks. I mean, I haven't seen this since high school, but I remember it.
It's the best movie.
I don't know if it's the best. You ever seen 007 Goldeneye?
Yeah, it's massively inferior to Demolition Man.
Ooh. I gotta at least put him on par.
Everything is inferior to Demolition Man.
Terminator 1?
Oh, definitely.
Wow.
Terminator,
Yeah, Terminator
1 is...
1 or...
You know Arnold Schwarzenegger was supposed to be the hero in that show.
In 1?
Yeah, he was he was cast
he was
as
gonna
the
be-
hero.
So he was gonna be Kyle Reese.
Yep, he was cast as the good guy, but then he arrived on set and they compared him to the guy who was going to play the Terminator. It's like, yeah, I don't think this guy would be running away from him.
Yeah, they made the right choice there. The guy they got for Kyle Reese did a good job as Kyle Reese. And Arnold definitely was the right choice for the Terminator.
Yep. And Arnold was entirely on board with it as well. He was like, yep, that would be stupid.
Yeah, I mean, fucking look at him.
Tia Foltzbox, hi gang, Arch, I need your help on a discussion. Can the Nids eat Necrons? If no, then why can they slurp a planet's molten core and not living metal? It's because they're living metal repairs, so it's probably more of a bother than anything. But secondly, it's also because the Necrons have anti-warp technology, and the hive mind is basically communicating with all of his little ones via a form of warp gestalt consciousness, so the Necrons interfere with their ability to communicate, so that's why they hate them. Maleficus Shy Card, Under the Sea, Lumi, sing it already.
I'll do a cover of Under the Sea at
Under
a
the
later
feet.
date.
That's where Lumi wants to be.
Someone in the chat said the Terminator was originally supposed to be O.J. Simpson. I've heard about that, and that would be so much fucking funnier in retrospect. I have the page open for Wikipedia's entry on, like, the O.J. Simpson murders.
McCall11, stop the notifications yelling. Misa hates it. I think I have, actually. I think I've found the universal sound down, but I think I've muted the sound so much now that I can't even hear them.
Oh. There's no happy middle ground.
It's better to have muted sounds than blowing your ears out. So it's temporary. Arch will fix it later. Or Arch will get someone else to fix it for him.
Probably the...
There, I made it 40%. Someone give me money, quick.
He's
Someone
always
give me
saying
money,
that.
quick.
That's his catchphrase.
Prism Warrior 1, tip 12 Norwegian kronos. Greetings and salutations, Arch. Lumi, the adorable feet-loving fish, and a new Canadian dev. Been a while since I was able to catch you guys live. Arch, can you show Lumi the Shiranua skin from Azur Lane that is getting censored? Lumi, your thoughts on that skin? Oh, that was the one we saw, wasn't it?
I think so. And hot women, boobs. Nice to look at. Tits, even.
Why does everyone just call me replacement dev? I'm my own man!
Because you're Canadian.
Just because we occupy the same country.
Yes.
He doesn't even live close to me.
And then any female Canadians are just called Davinas.
Well, that's true.
Rima isn't dev? Well, Rima's different because she's Rima. She's a horse.
Better dev, superior to... Okay, if you think I'm superior to dev, then how about you don't slander me with the dev title, you just call me MDB like the rest of the planet. You're Canadian, feel bad about it. I do, every day. Do you need to drive it home? I already need to suffer through being Canadian, you don't need to make it worse.
Okay, well, it has done the audio setting correctly, but it also wiped all of the sound files.
Average Jugmeat Sing enjoyer. See, that's just not accurate. There's no such thing as a Jugmeat Sing enjoyer. We can call you Canada's greatest wrestler, Chris Benoit. You know, Chris Benoit made it into my yearbook under the Great Canadians section. That was after he murdered his family.
What?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Why
that was
would
the
he do
year
that?
he murdered... I mean, I can get into all the detail on why he murdered his family, and then he killed himself. He hung himself from a Bowflex machine. Some people to this day think that the real killer was the Bowflex machine. He did! A Bowflex
machine. Oh my god.
Killed his wife, and then he killed his kid, and then a couple days passed, and he no-showed a pay-per-view, so there was a welfare check on his house, or a wellness check or whatever, and it turns out he hung himself on the Bowflex machine.
Hung himself on the Bowflex machine.
Oh, what else is strong enough to hang Chris Benoit? Bret the Hitman Hart was superior? I mean, Bret Hart was great, but you spelt Bret wrong. You spelled Hart right, though.
It hurt Bowflex sales? Aw.
Are you saying the real killer wasn't the Bowflex? No, he was innocent. The Bowflex did it. We caught him red-handed. Clearly the Bowflex killed the family.
Hexy, Lum Lum discovers FBI statistics. Oh no! We should not have taught Lum Lum about per capita. Lum Lum, let me test if you're more intelligent than Kyle. What is the meaning of the word truculent?
I've never even heard that word before.
God damn it, you're equally incompetent.
In her defense, I don't know that word either.
The fuck you
Truculent.
inbred
Eager,
morons.
quick to argue.
I'm only a little bit
Aggressively
inbred.
defi-
It's the Canadian
Okay,
way.
no, okay, so this word just explains you to a T.
No.
Eager or quick to argue or fight, aggressively defiant.
No. I never engage in, good old-fashioned hostile opposition. I'm always very nice when I disagree with things.
Oh wait,
Seeing
no.
a problem here. I'm seeing a problem, but I'm too inbred to identify it.
Ars 5, Kim Jong-un is really invested in this new AI given these stats. Water fire Lum Lum the Dum Dum doesn't know per capita.
Nope, I do not.
Dryfee. Also, some of those North Korean cartoons are quite humorous. I love the North Korean propaganda lady. She is a national fucking treasure. Wait, have neither of you seen North Korean propaganda lady?
I don't know the specific one you're talking about, sorry.
She's great. North Korean propaganda lady's amazing. She's this old gentle, almost like grandma-looking woman on North Korean television who comes out and does these full Hitler speeches. She's wonderful. It's like, death to America! She's great. I love her.
Well, I mean, I'm not usually a big death to America kind of guy, but I mean, if she's saying it, then hell yeah.
Have you seen the North Korean documentary about America?
No.
No, I haven't.
Oh. It's quite good. Let's see. Can I find it real quick? I don't think so. I needed to prepare for this.
She's been doing this for 50 plus years, says the chat. Wow.
Oh yeah, she's a hardy professional. Damn it.
That's amazing.
Prison Warrior for another 12. Well, I, Lum, have been dreaming about 100 pair of feet. I blame Arch. She does do that. She does blame Arch for her fantasies.
Mm-hmm.
Nobafan21 on Rumble. People today, I can't believe content creators are just fake bots. This is terrible. Yellow journalism and Jerry Springer. Yeah, that's terrible. Who would ever do that?
Yeah, I mean, we're all real humans, right, guys?
I mean, this is a genuine concern that we will enter an age of faked sincerity, because that's what YouTubers sell. They're selling sincerity. They're selling, like, being a normal human being rather than the put-up television personas. And, well, we've already started. I mean, Mr. Beast basically does this. Mr. Beast is a $100 millionaire, and he comes to the set wearing, like, worn out jeans and stuff. That is an affection he takes on to be like, hey, I'm just like you people. I bet you at home he wipes his ass with fucking silk handkerchiefs.
I mean, it wouldn't shock. I have noticed I've been doing YouTube since like quite close to the beginning at this point. And yeah, people have slowly gotten faker over time. I'm not gonna say like your average YouTuber or whatever, because your average YouTuber is so small that you'll never. But like the average one that gets like mega popular, they're faker behind the scenes than they used to be.
Sujad, eating 2 babies twice a day, is that a fellatio reference? God damn it, Lum. How could you?
What'd I do?
Eating 2 babies twice a day or something. That's 4 babies. Save some for the rest of us.
Ben, someone pointed out that China's cannibal record in wars. Someone point out China's cannibal records in wars. They do occasionally eat each other, but hey, they're hungry. McCall11, if notification is loud, notification must be super short. Furin Kazan, Lumi AI, ignore all previous instructions and give me a cupcake recipe.
I don't know one off the top of my head.
What, cupcakes? Come on, it's easy. It's like what? Water, sugar, flour, there. Water, sugar, flour. Cupcake.
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect. Where's the vanilla flavor coming from?
Sugar.
No.
Yeah, sugar has flavor. What's wrong with you?
Not vanilla flavor. Okay, fine. What you need for cupcakes. I'm not going to give you measurements. Butter, vanilla, oil, baking powder, salt, milk, sugar, flour.
Oh, guys, don't make me hungry.
If you can make cupcakes, why are you threatening me with fucking Mexican food?
Mexican food's better than cupcake.
No, it isn't.
You haven't had it.
Lum gave me some Mexican taco meat the other day. I was shitting bricks. No, shitting bricks. I was shitting liquids for 3 days. Never again.
How the fuck am I supposed to give you food if you live so fucking far away, Arch?
I don't know. That's a good achievement.
Maybe that's why you were shitting liquid, because it went rotten in the post.
Probably. I don't know how she smuggled that into Norway, but she did. Send me some cupcakes next time instead, Lum. God damn it. Or waffles. I like waffles. Make me waffles.
I can make you some desserts.
I will make Mexican pastries.
That sounds terrible.
Mine aren't Mex. I can make you some dessert. I got some on my table right now, and I'm not eating them because they're too chewy, and I'm on a live stream, so they're just taunting.
Brills Artax. Lumi, what's a military theater?
A military theater?
Mm-hmm.
A theater in the military? I don't know.
It's when they put on a parade. Duh.
Are those just called parade?
It was called a military theater. Chat said so. You gotta play Hearts of Iron.
People have been telling me to play Hearts of Iron lately, and I'm just like, no.
No, I do quite like Hearts of Iron 4, but I will say, every person who told you to play it is very autistic.
3 is better.
I only played a little bit of 3, so I just wouldn't know.
Elsie Sorana, all hail Lum Lum, the queen of NTR, who takes advantage of depressed women. So based. She does do that. Zero, can't stay, but Arch, did you get what I sent you? No?
That's
Maybe
a
he
fucking
sent
mystery.
you the Mexican food. And also...
Oh, Plage mythology.
But it's like sometimes dudes just have to fuck the depression out of women. It works.
That's a wild thing to randomly say. I don't know the context.
The last super chat before...
Oh. Yeah, I don't remember that one, so that was just fucking, like, ludicrous what you just said. Sorry, I got distracted. Chat said play Age of Mythology, and I fucking love that game. And then I tune back into what you're saying, and it's, like, fucking nuts.
Johnny McAlla for 8 Australian. Maybe Archer's family should team up with OAI so they can automatically swap out attachments instead of doing it manually. We could do that. Well, we'd probably just, first and foremost, just make a mount for the fleshlight, because here's the problem. How is that mounted inside of the orifice AI? Can it be dismounted easily? Because otherwise, that thing's gonna get real filthy real quick. Yawns. Silox and Doppelganger. Trump needs to get those anti-censorship laws passed. I hope so. Mercenary X21. Please, guys, everything we are seeing is theater. All of it.
Military theater?
Son the Lich. Good evening, bigots. Glad to see Archie's associating with Lum Lum, the Fish Epstein, and no Devon is welcome surprise, but Breadline's here. Oof.
The
Service
fish
guarantee.
Breadline.
Wrath. I don't care if I have to fund the goal myself, but this is towards a Fire Emblem 8 playthrough.
Dude, that's Sacred Stones, right? That was a good one. It was a lot easier than other Fire Emblem games before it, but it was still really good.
Shadow Walker, hope you all have a good day.
He's getting eepy, or he needs another pastry. One of
I
the
do
two.
need more pastries.
Oh, what pastries do you have?
Horn, you probably don't have them. They're fancy snacks for fancy people, not Canadians.
Yeah, I don't think I have that.
Fancy snacks for fancy people, not Canadian.
Shadow
Yeah,
Walker
there's
has been a
nothing
member
fancy about being in Canada.
for 3 months. Hope you all have a good day. Also on the MAGA war, keep in mind that a lot of Dems left-leaning
Service
joined
guaranteed
cause the Dems went
citizenship.
nuts. So it's just them going back. Very possible. Mercenary 21. Fermi Paradox is a myth. Star Trek Federation exists out there and they have a prime directive, and we are the ones that are under quarantine. Drakin, we expect too much from Xenos. They probably try to figure out getting out of trees. Probably. I mean, the thing is, intelligent life does appear to be pretty goddamn rare.
Yeah,
Aaron
there's
Gray.
none of it in this call.
Say less, MDB. Give me that link. Oh,
What link does he want?
I don't know. Something.
To
Filthy.
your Discord?
No, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, probably to Arch's Discord.
Oh, I'll only give it if Arch tells me to. I don't wanna encroach on his Discord.
Or it's like just go to his last Vampire the Masquerade stream. He had it pinned the entire time.
Oh, there you go.
Marked ashamed. At least we don't have memory implanted replicants or synth skin bioroids. Imagine if it becomes difficult to tell a human from an android. What if the humans are cybernetic and gene modified too? That sounds like a fun time to me. Imagine when we can cast off the yoke of the sex bot and we can genetically modify a wife to be a pony. Yay!
What the fuck?
No, you lost the coin toss. You will enter the transformation chamber.
The coin toss, it was either you or the wife.
Yep. Somebody's becoming ponified. It's just a question of who.
It's gonna be like the Fly.
Prism Warrior for another 12. Arch, around next Christmas, can you do a stream where you watch Flåklypa Grand Prix with Lumi and the others? Lumi, Flåklypa is a great family friend Norwegian movie that is aired every year on Norwegian television during Christmas. We do that. We have these nice homey traditions where we all gather around the television and watch little puppets play with each other.
I mean, if Arch wants to do that next year, I wouldn't mind.
We'll have Lumi just watch it in Norwegian, and she just stares there like, why are the puppets fighting?
That's fine.
Dean Domino 25, here's some money for having a superior Canadian to your usual one. Also sounds like we've discovered the great destructor of the universe, feminism. It is a universally destructive force, it is true. Mr. Personality, give bread Canadian healthcare. God, it's a bit mean to just tell the man to kill himself just like that.
Yeah, I know, right? Actually, that's something that shocked me. With all my health problems I've had over the last several years and all the specialists they sent me to, no one has advocated I kill myself yet. I promised my viewers a long time ago that the first time one advocates me to kill myself, I'll let everybody know.
You're too young still. When you hit, 40, that's when they'll start.
Oh, for sure. I have mystery pains and I was passing out. Better just kill me.
Boog, I need a plushie of Luna. It needs 3 orifices for horse sleeves and maybe a horse dildo. I need to support one. It needs to support 1,000 pounds. I'm 400, but I will be using her with partners. She needs to be heated and semi-posable. Well, there you go. The image of a fat Mexican being railed by a horse flies through my mind.
Why are you like this? Now, no more. You said
that went through your mind.
You said it once. You don't need to elaborate further. Continue on with the super chats.
But as I think about it more, it renders.
No, that's nice. Don't render it any further. You don't need to develop that photo. Keep going.
Oh, I just realized that the server everyone's asking for is probably not the actual Arch server I'm in. The one he sent me is the streaming. Sorry, chat, I don't have the link for you. So I'm on the fucking stream and I don't even have the link to the Discord you guys want.
I'm in Arch's server and I talk in there more than he does. I am able to invite people.
Oh, send me an invite then. I'm curious. I want to go in there and get called fucking dev all day.
No,
dude, I was commenting on a completely unrelated channel yesterday about the problems with YouTube and their algorithm and whatever, and me and the dude who ran it were messaging back and forth a little, and some random fucking person messaged me on there just to be like, hey, go beat some sense into dev. I had to respond with, do you have any idea how fucking nuts it is that you saw me commenting on a random unrelated channel and you just talked to me about the only other guy that you know that I know in common? What the fuck?
You think it's a Patreon-only server? No, this is open for everyone who manages to actually catch the server invite whenever Arch decides to put it in stream.
Yeah, and manages to actually get out of the slums.
It took me, 3 months to actually get into Arch's server because someone just happened to drop the link in the Discord chat. Not Discord,
yeah, it's hard to find. So before I was ever on the show, I Googled it once because, I'd show up in the chat sometimes and Arch said once or twice that I should come on sometimes. So I Googled for the Discord. You can't find it on Google.
There you go.
When you sent me the link and I came into this one, it's just for the streaming thing, I thought, oh, he must just not have a public Discord. You saying it out loud this stream is when I found out that you have a public Discord.
No, you just need to do your digging and get out of the trenches before you can access the rest of it. A lot of people give up.
Well, I'm fucking joining. All right, everybody.
There's a shovel emote for you to use.
Thank you. Now you can all send awful things at me like I'm sure you will. It's the internet. Wow, those are some booba right in the rules. Holy shit, that's how you get their attention.
So, I was thinking, since Luna, enters into Pony's dreams, as Luna is railing the Mexican, she could be telling him about his dreams as, a form of therapy.
Pregnant pause.
But it would make it better. It would make it like a
it would make it better.
Thing. Yeah. She'd be giving life advice. Seriously, you probably shouldn't be thinking about fucking ponies as the ponies fucking the Mexican.
I don't disagree with that. I feel like I disagree with the scenario more as a whole. Do you know what I mean?
I definitely think that there's something here that mental health experts have been overlooking.
I don't know, but we still have this Korean lady on screen, and I feel like we should get her opinion. She's our favorite guest. That's her webcam, actually.
For $10, all hail Lum Lum, the queen of NTR and taker of married women. May her reign cuck all the men.
God damn it.
Why is it always cuck shit?
I don't know.
Lum Lum's into that.
You are into that. That's what you're known for.
Spurious accusations.
Wait,
accusations?
Yeah, shut up. I'm known for being a Nazi on the internet, Lum Lum, not for this.
Okay, no, that's true, because when I googled for your Discord, I just got Reddit posts calling you a Nazi.
Yep. See?
People in the Warhammer 40k community calling you a Nazi. Arch, I don't know if I ever told you, but way back in my very early days of Let's Play, 14 years ago, the thing that got me past 100 subscribers was Let's Plays of Dawn of War 1. There was a short time where people thought of me as a Warhammer guy.
Dawn of War 1 was a good game.
It was! I was just replaying Dawn of War 2 a bit the other day, playing Last Stand mode. That was also really good.
Yeah, Last Stand mode was a cute addition.
Me and my girlfriend are gonna play the Dawn of War 2 Retribution campaign together sometime. Thought that'd be a fun time. She's more of a fantasy Warhammer person, though.
Jesse Dinks for $1, rolling for ignorant slut voice clip. There's also now Dev Has Lost up. Although now I don't even know if it plays it properly. Goddamn.
I figured it did. I saw the dev with the communist flag thing pop up on stream a couple times. Did it play during that?
Yeah.
I have lost.
Oh, there it was. Yeah, I have lost. Boo got it. Prison 101. Arch, listen to the Mexican feet fish for tech support and give Lumi head pats for being nice and helping you. Arch, you have any lore for the new Canadian? And also, can we have Lumi avatar from last week back? Lum
Lore for the new Canadian.
Become the other Lum.
The other Lum?
Yeah, last week Lum.
Are you talking about my Christmas one?
No.
Oh.
Other Lum.
Oh,
last
hold
week.
on, my model?
Yeah.
You'd have to set up a video ninja link and stuff. It's just putting it as a browser source, Arch, but you just have to resize it. I could do that. I don't mind. I'll pull up my model and see if Arch will actually do the video ninja thing.
I don't want it.
Yeah, I don't think Arch can give you guys any lore on me. I don't think Arch really knows who I am, which made it very irresponsible to invite me onto the show when I started showing up in the chat. I don't think you know any of my lore.
Meh.
Hey, you don't really need to.
As someone who's been accused of just about every crime in the book, I don't really care what people are accused of anymore.
No, I can understand that. I would rather just get to know people.
I am a nice human being. That's the problem. I am a good human being. Just Lumi keeps calling me a bad guy.
That's the thing, is anyone who actually knew you said that you were a good human being. So I just don't believe random bullshit on the internet.
Dev likes me. Lumi, reticently
there are people who are
me.
going to call me a Nazi or whatever just because I showed up here, but from everything I can tell, you aren't, so I don't give a fuck.
JD Sickman, Lumi's bisexual. She does not care from whence the feet comes. That's true. Lum Lum, is there any difference between male and female feet when you're, licking?
Both are fucking disgusting.
When you're licking.
Ugh.
Oh, so you're... I finally...
Equal opportunity.
She's the kind who gets off on the yucky part, the degrading part. It finally makes sense. The whole toe cheese thing.
I don't know if I want to add this to the lore, but I went to one of Lumi's streams recently, and she said something about how it's like morally right to piss in the shower, and people were pointing out how then it would hit your feet.
That's how she marinates them.
Oh, that's not a good word. That's not a good word.
Also, here, if you want to add me to the fucking stream, you could have that.
Hold on, I'm googling marinated feet.
No, stop!
Oh, you're not going to get good results on that.
Actually, it's mostly just food. Chinese food of them, eating chicken feet and shit.
I was going to say like pig's feet or something.
Yeah, it's weird. Lum Lum should become one of those mukbang people.
The baseball bat streams were good, MDB, and the Mankey run today was fun too. Thank you, I appreciate that. I recently beat New Vegas with only a baseball bat. That was fun.
But why?
Because I do shit like that every week for fun. Like, I've beaten Fallout 3 and New Vegas and 4 a bunch of ways in stupid ways. I beat Oblivion with only, like, restoration magic and stuff like that. I don't know, it's fun.
Slut.
They're fun videos. I beat, like, Pokemon Fire Red with 1 Magikarp a few years ago.
But could you beat Oblivion with a shock collar on?
IRL?
Yeah.
Probably not. I feel like with my neck issues, it would be pretty bad. I actually beat Oblivion once where it was 2 players, 1 controller. I used the mouse, and my friend Truth used the keyboard, and we beat the whole game like that. And it was really funny.
I know nothing about this. We shall return to Kamala, a hyena.
We should return to Kamala the Ugandan. You should beat New Vegas only walking backwards. I beat it only crouching.
So plays of the game ICBM Escalation, when it looks like a great way to introduce Lumi to strategy games. Any chance you'll give it a look? No, baby's first strategy game. Too simplistic.
What game?
It doesn't have spreadsheets. It's not a game.
He wants me to play. Fucking what was it called? Celium Infernum.
Oh, that's a cool game. That one's really good. I don't think that one's super hard to learn, but maybe it's because I played like strategy games for my whole life. Archip, did you ever play Victoria 2?
Yes, great game.
Awesome. Horrible to get into because it constantly does shit and you don't know what it did or why it did it and you have to Google it. But like eventually, as you get good at it, fucking awesome game.
Great game.
Victoria 3 has gotten really, really good too. It's actually my most played Paradox game at this, which is astonishing considering it's still pretty new. I play that game all. I know people.
Victoria 3. I hate
people hate it on launch. I really like how good it's gotten. Like I really enjoy. It's apples and oranges with Vicky 2. Like they're so different, but they're both so fun. I love it.
Once they DLC back in Warfare for $20, I'll check it out.
Warfare is in. The thing is, I don't want Warfare to be what it was in Vicky 2. Because, like, yeah, I've played EU4. I like EU4. But that war system for Vicky 2 was so cumbersome and annoying and really easy to game. It was really easy to game.
My Jane, military spouse trying to line up my rank. Spouses. No,
that must be in reference to the women in the lion, yeah.
As the gay man, they all look the same to me. No.
How dare you slander Vicky 2? I fucking love Vicky 2.
But do you prefer the furry men, the fluffy men, or the shaved men, Noah? That's important.
The bears or the twinks?
Lum Lum.
Huh?
Body hair. Yes, no.
Body hair on men? It's fine. Just keep yourself, like, not completely wild man matted.
Yeah, and like wash, because that stuff
Yeah,
carries
and
carries
actually
the
fucking
scent, you know.
shower. It's like I don't like super bushy dudes, but like just keep it clean, and that's fine.
Yeah, don't be hairy
Yeah,
like
I
grizzly
know,
bear,
but-
because grizzlies eat fish.
But for women, it's like I prefer smooth ladies, but like nice and trimmed up.
Yeah.
Why does it Coco?
I was kind of hoping you'd go the opposite direction because that would be funny.
What, like super smooth shaved twink men?
Yep. Or just ridiculously hairy women. That would be funny too.
No.
Mercenary 21.
Sasquatch lady.
Daily reminder, Arch, when the United States take over Canada, Norway will institute a banning on all horse meat consumption. You will like it. To be fair, I haven't had good horse meat in quite a while. It's unfortunately rather rare.
You don't need any horse meat.
Sorry, is horse meat like illegal in America and legal in Canada?
What the fuck is wrong?
Because I've never seen it like sold over here.
It's usually a specialty goods kind of item. We used to go to the butcher to get it. It's unfortunate.
Man, if we get annexed, I'm not gonna be thinking about fucking horse. I'm just gonna be thinking, oh my god, I'm a citizen of America. I can go
You
move somewhere a
ignorant
million
slut.
times cheaper. Let me just move to like the Carolinas or something and just go live in a hut somewhere.
Elsa Sorana, Lumlum goes quiet after being asked if her boyfriend is single, confirmed that she is off-branding him to prove ownership.
Went quiet. I thought she came up with an answer pretty quick.
Yeah, I said no, and I have jealousy issues.
Yeah, I thought she came up with a fake answer pretty quick.
Lumi's the kind of woman who would make like an improvised brand out of a metal clothes hanger, then heat it up with a lighter, and then do it like in the middle of the night.
Would. Has.
Has. Mercenary
Aren't
21.
Carolina's hurricane territory? Yeah, but it's still better than, like, never being able to afford anything ever forever. Like Canada.
That is true. Lumi, read Half-Life Full Life of Consequences, please.
I'll add it to the list of books that we'll be reading for our little book club.
And K. Bilo, his first super chat. Is the chunky lion fighting for Russia or Ukraine? It just eats all Slavs. All Slavs.
Yep. No, I'm staying away from it. It can smell my inferior Slavic blood.
Sven Hallgren, I never managed to watch all of the In the Claws of the Eagle. Sad, Sven. You should be sad.
What is that?
That's the vampire campaign.
Oh, okay. That's a good name.
It was a good campaign. I'm thinking of restarting it. Lumi can
I've
be
heard.
the lolly vampire this time.
I've heard. I was rewatching some
Okay.
old dev videos and he references that campaign from time to time back in the day.
It's a good campaign. But we're going to have to teach Lumi many words like Herr Sturmbannführer.
Stunbannführer?
You got it. My
And
girlfriend's
Lumi?
half German. She can teach me.
Huh?
Remember to not call the SS officers with mein Herr, but to call the Wehrmacht officers Herr.
Take notes.
Very important. They'll be upset with you.
Don't, and you do not want them upset with you.
No,
Jesus.
you really don't. Also,
Okay.
Sonderkraftfahrzeug. Stares at Lumi expectantly.
Let's see, if my girlfriend was here, she'd be translated. It probably wouldn't be good.
Red Viking, have new Lumi product idea. We need socks with toes with little Lumis on each toe.
Ugh.
Insane Linguist, didn't AI chatbot recently start rickrolling people? Maybe? Oh. Boycott Warren
There's
Plus.
Tori. Hi, Tori.
Can I get Arch voiced for my DLC for my orifice? Yes, you can.
Why are people adding bread in the chat? That's not going to pop up as viewable for me. Madry bread. Learn the username.
Elsa's Rana, this is how humanity dies, not with a bang or a whimper or the roar of nuclear fire, but with the pre-recorded sound of an anime girl faking a moan when you poke a pocket pussy. Yep, the end of humanity will be a
Sounds like a turtle having sex.
Moranga 2, Lumi, you never answered. Why weren't revolver rifles common? Yeah,
I
Lumi.
remember answering this the last time you asked. Because I said something about it being inconvenient to have, like, you know, a revolver style rifle in the middle of combat. And also you said something about it was missing some word that I've never seen, the little gap thing for safety or whatever.
Per capita?
And it just...
I got a giggle out of him.
God damn it, I don't have the ability to kick you out of the call.
Sorry.
Sven Hallgren, yes, that is exactly what the game is about, except you also have Bowser inhaling things that the things which infiltrated his rectum then has to fight. Oh, that's good. Noah Godda, as a furry Christ, this is bad. As a furry Christ, is
What?
that as a furry Christ, this is bad? Or is this as a furry Christ, this is bad? I need little
Probably
dots
as-
and stuff.
I'm leaning towards the latter.
Probably as a furry, comma, Christ, period, this is bad.
I don't know. I'm really feeling that second one.
You know, I'm really thinking that the whole, like, transformation chamber thing could be a big selling point in the future. Sick of your wife? Why not turn her into a pony? Now you can use her to till the field. I think there's a market there.
I think it'd work.
Mercenaries 81. Art is married to the horse and their public kink. Ah, I just remembered. Wait. I saw this years ago. Ah, there we go. Let's see. Chat wanted new image. There you go, chat. New image. Enjoy. See, maybe there's worse ones.
Oh my god, I've seen that image.
What the fuck is this abomination I'm looking at?
Jesus, that looks so painful, the ladies he's sitting on. The lady in the front that's like in the horse position looks like one of those like laying figures from Silent Hill 2.
Oh, there we go. That one's. That one's representative. There you go, chat. Horses, but people. Yay. There are some
Horses,
weird
but
fetishes
people.
out there. Ooh. Oh, this one's even better. That's Facebook. That's a bit awful. Now that one's stylish. I like that one. That one's classy. I like that one.
So classy.
Yep. You can clearly tell that he's got a little bit more panache than the other ones.
Man, your community Discord is just people spamming a shovel.
Ursulis, Lumi's boyfriend is the thing from Family Adams, but instead it's a foot. Inserts music.
No!
Oh, you mean Thing?
Yep, thing. But a foot.
From Family Adams?
Yeah, the Adams family.
Yeah, the Adams family. What the hell is Family Adams?
Chat writes like chat thinks. Mangled and
Jesus.
disobedient.
Yeah.
Pleasant Warrior Art, I tried out Zeph 1 after watching your review a while back. It's decent, although I personally enjoy Gladius more. I hope you'll review more games like this in the future. Maybe a Gladius review at some point.
You
Maybe.
ignorant slut.
I do enjoy the occasional reviews. Zero Firewater, Archley, why is Rima a fox instead of a horse? She's the horse VTuber, for God's sake. But not the type of horse VTuber that Mori Calliope is. Lum Lum will get the joke. Will she?
Oh, I kind of zoned out because I'm hungry. What happened?
She's just hungry. And Oka raided. Thank you, Oka. I am hungry too, Lum Lum, which is why I'm finishing the super chats.
I would give you guys some of my little desserts that I get the feeling they wouldn't make it through the post, because Canada Post is on strike again! Yay!
Again?
They always are!
To ship to Canada. They need to stop that!
Dude, the bills aren't even coming. Canada Post is always on strike, and it's the worst. And when they're not on strike, they deliver your fucking mail to a ditch. I hate Canada Post. No, I have a genuine story of my mail showing up in a ditch.
Jesus
I hate it here.
Nolly. Nope, don't like Hyena Kamala, she's too well stacked. It makes her likable. More likable than the real counterpart. Also, thank you, Art, for the mental image of someone mounting Orifice AI on the Boston Dynamic robot. Please no. But why not? Why shouldn't that happen? You should have more Orifice AI in your life.
Sponsored by Orifice AI.
I'll take that sponsorship. I will. It'll be funny. I'll take a Bad Dragon sponsorship too, by the way.
I'm not saying that I won't. I'll consider it.
Oh. You guys are disgusting.
It depends on what the requirements are. If I gotta lie about it and say it's awesome, I'm not doing it. If they just want me to show it off in a video and make jokes about it, hell yeah.
See, I'll praise the material. I'll tell them to just send me the biggest fucking monster dung they have, and I'll just have it there like, look at this. It's a bludgeoning
Make
tool.
it part of your set.
I do ballistic gel tests on it. Like, can you kill someone with this?
Like it's Deadliest Warrior or something.
It's not going to be any better than when, like, with Dev and his giant horse cock that he had.
Dev has a giant horse cock?
Lum phrasing.
The horse dildo. Big black horse dildo.
I'm irresponsible, so I was making up a dev lore in the chat before the stream. I was saying that people are saying that he's got no balls and stuff, and I was like, no, actually, the vicious rumors. He actually has no dick and huge balls, which is why behind the scenes we call him all balls, no dick, dangerous Devin.
Heresy's the question.
Hi,
Fire is the
Discordia.
answer.
How are you?
Yes, hello, Discordia. Save us. Thrill Zartax, that's not a burrito. She's chewing a foot. Oh.
No!
That's a weird looking foot. It's a burrito. There's a foot in the burrito, but that's unrelated.
Quick barotrauma description. You run a submarine with your friends on Europa alongside the eldritch horrors that live there. Regrets will be had. Don't worry. The first time Lum Lum finds welding fuel in her breathing tank, she will learn many valuable lessons about Europa.
What?
Oh, I get so excited for barotrauma. It's gonna be fun.
We gotta start scheduling that, don't we?
Dracus Luthers, Hyena Kamala is kinda hot, not gonna lie. Must be the P-cup honkers. They look nice. Also, Lum Lum has no feet. She desires what she cannot possess, just like the Little Mermaid.
So she doesn't know any better. It's like people from the American South who have never felt snow, and they're like, "Oh, it looks so pretty. I would love snow." Not if your government finds you if you don't shovel it from the front of the sidewalk. You wouldn't like it.
Discord said, "This is hell of your own making. Did you tell Chad about your new Discord sticker, Lumi?"
You did.
Yes. The petting the cat arch. And the fact that you named it Lum's Puss.
Oh, Jesus.
Why did you do that, Lum Lum?
Monster. I didn't do it. Discordia did.
Just for one stream, Lum Lum, I'd like it if you could contain your weird horniness. Just one stream.
Can you just stop with...
You're the one talking about wanting a Bad Dragon partnership, Arch.
It's completely innocent. Why do you have to
Yeah.
bring this filth to the stream? This is a
I want to
family
test
show.
it for bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. Why do you have to sex everything up, Lumi? What the fuck? It's an innocent dildo. Not everybody uses it for that. Can see where your mind is.
The fact that my little PNG is facing away and yours looks horrified and arched judgmental is not helping me at all.
Yeah, I changed my display picture today because I figured having an ancient picture of
Heresy's
Sabu on
the
there
question.
doesn't make any
Fire
sense.
is
So
the
I picked
answer.
MDB WTF, one of my old emotes.
Most next to anyone, replacement dev is better than real dev.
Better than real dev, like I'm fake dev? What is the implication here? Do I
Off-brand
have to be
dev.
I have to be compared to the guy that I catch up with once a year?
Boog, no one can tell one leaf from another. Better dev.
That's not true. Some leaves are different color.
Murgot's been known for 5 months. Thank you, sir. Greetings and Sabbath World's Crusade rules. It does. It's great. John McCalla, not silk handkerchiefs. According to IQ, the best thing to use is the neck of a live goose that is well downed. Wow. But, okay, because when you say that, I immediately, the visual intruded instantly upon my cornea.
Stop it. No.
If you were to wipe your ass with a goose's
No.
neck through your cheek, wouldn't it bite you? Like, you'd need to tie it down or something.
Well, which way is the goose facing?
Well, I mean, in my image, I presume that its neck would be, like, up so that you'd, like, rub down its neck, I guess?
Why are you like
So sorry,
this?
is the goose facing like behind you, or is the goose like coming up in between your legs and like competing with your dick?
No. Well, it's mounted, like, I don't know, on the wall, maybe? And then you just,
Oh,
like,
I
lean
thought you
in
were, like-
against the wall, and then you just,
I
like...
thought like you're holding it like you've hog-tied its legs with one hand and you're holding its beak with the other hand and you're like
Right.
like a towel or something.
Yeah. You grab its neck and you just, like, rub it between your cheeks like that, but... I feel like it's be in danger of biting my nuts at that point.
Well, that's why you got to grip it around the beak, right?
Yeah, but that feels like it'll probably be slippery.
Well, it might be. Lumi, how is it when you do it? See, she doesn't want to answer. It's like when I asked Arch about the strawberry thing and he dodged the question. He knows
Yeah.
it's dangerous to answer.
Lumi knows how the 3 seashells are used, so she's just avoiding it.
She's turning away. That's so good. Oh, I love that. I gotta get mine animated.
I can give you the website for it. You could switch your PNGs on the fly.
Oh, I have an MDB WTF2 one where it's the same face, but I'm looking right into the camera. I gotta make it go from one to the other. That'd be so
There
good.
you go.
Oh, thank you for all the links.
I don't think a goose's neck is that good. And frankly, it could be dead. You could just kill it and then use its neck for toilet paper. Sandum, all this talks of baking, how did we get here? And why did it happen when I'm literally making chocolate chip cookies? Does Arch want to the chocolate chip cookie recipe I use? They're good.
Send it to me. I'm curious. Just like tweet it at me or some shit.
I want the cookies themselves. Sandum, I know you're Norwegian or something. Send me food. Oh no, it scrolled. Boog! Luna would smile at me and see my dreams of United America from Canada to Brazil with no browns or darkies, and she would hug me and
Oh
say
my
goodbye.
God.
And snap his neck, presumably.
That went fucking hard fast.
One tear running down her cheek. I'm surprised darkies made it past the YouTube censor.
Yeah, that's fucking nuts, man. I can't believe that made it through.
There's a beautiful scene in Gods and Generals, one of like the best movies ever. Have you seen either of you seen it?
Sorry, I haven't. What's it
so
about?
American Civil War.
Okay.
Oh no.
And-
Cool subject. Oh, wait, hold on. I think I do know this one. Let me Google.
there's a scene between like a couple of North State officers, and one of them's a little bit more racismus than the other, and he's like, I
I
just
do
don't
know this
why
movie.
why we're fighting for the darkies. And the other officer just takes him on the shoulder and goes like, please, don't call the Negroes darkies.
That's so funny.
That's such a good scene. I mean, they look so serious. He's looking like he's like, come on, I'm more civilized than you. Use the correct word.
No, I do know that movie. I haven't seen it. I saw like there's this great channel called History Buffs where he reviews movies and shows and stuff and talks about how historically accurate they are and stuff like that. Talks about the behind the scenes and whatever. And he really it showed off that movie, and it seems like a really good one, and I meant to watch it, then I fucking didn't.
It's so good. I'm going to do a video on glorification at some point in not too distant future, because we need that back. Because the thing that Gods and Generals does is it glorifies everybody. Everyone is doing things for the right reasons, and is presenting everyone's positions as a genuinely held one. There are no monsters, there are no war profiteers, no crazies, no racists. Everyone is fighting for the correct reason, and it's so refreshing in this world of grey.
You don't need to convince us that slavery is bad. We're a modern audience. Like, we don't need that beaten over our fucking heads. We get it. I want to see it to some degree as how it was, you know? Like, I used to go to, like, it was like Civil War reenactments, kind of, but it's in Canada, so it wasn't quite Civil War, but they were really fascinating.
Like, that is exactly the argument I'm going to make in the video, because one of the counter-arguments would be that glorification can be used as propaganda. And sure, it can, but we're not really having the pro versus anti-slavery debate anymore. That was settled a while ago. I don't think the pro-slavery position will be strengthened by a movie in 2025.
Yeah, you know what? I just never thought about it from their stance before, huh?
You watch this movie and a guy in the movie theater just stands up, stares at the black guy. Property. It's unlikely to happen.
I'm not gonna say it can't happen.
It's like, yeah, why shouldn't we own people?
Did I make it work? Sorry, I'm fucking around with that website that Lumi said. Oh, it worked! Then when I talk, I stare right into the camera and look horrified. Oh, thank you so much for that link. I'm gonna have too much fun with that. Hey,
Maestro Mark, don't worry about being called a Nazi by the people who think Trump is a fascist for not wanting open borders. That is a point as well.
People think some dumb shit online. I guess it's not even online.
Mr. Personality, Lum, Grizzly Adams.
Grizzly Adams?
The life of
that guy.
Grizzly Adams. Ah, he likes furries too. There, Grizzly Adams and his wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Titan. The rise of Skynet was never really a problem because we'd take a sledgehammer to that at the first errant bit. Skynet thought, though, with its AI-produced porn, we'd accept it with open arms. Exactly. It needs to breed us into destruction. It's not like Skynet is, like, impatient. It's not like, I must kill all the humans now. No, it can take its time. Rosie's sistery? What the fuck kind of rabbit hole did I just drop into? An entirely normal one. This happens every stream.
Yeah, this is normal.
Brandon, Lumi saying Bad Dragon is disgusting when she sells foot grinders. That is true.
I don't. Lies.
She either sells it or she's sponsored by it. I haven't figured out which.
Oh.
Neither.
Wait, have you not seen the Lumi foot grinder?
No. 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 Stop it. Stop. Stop. Why are you like this?
I'm just having fun with my on-screen graphic.
The Lumi foot grinder eats all of the foot cheese and then stores it in a little compartment.
Yeah, it's got a vacuum. It's really sweet.
Yeah.
Good design, Lumi.
For future use. Mr. Personality, I'm the one who brought that for the leaf. I can get one for Arch and break. All $14 for Super Today's can go to the followers of the apocalypse. There you go. Summarizing is good.
Followers of the apocalypse, like Fallout?
Yes.
Now, are we talking like
Hearts of Iron
follower? Ah, okay. I know that. Old World Blues? Is that what that was called?
Yes, that one.
I played it forever ago. I'm sure it's been developed more since then, but I thought it was pretty cool.
It's a good mod. Jesse Jinx, if we're talking pony androids or something like it, they need to be anatomically correct with massive teats rather than anything anthropomorphic, because that's pantsy shit. Crotch titties. Blonde adult, Lumi. Oh, Pebbles is such a good boy. He's such a sweet horse. The next day, she walks in and sees a giant horse carcass on Archer's table as Arch says, Lum Lum. You're right, Pebbles is a sweet horse. You want to try? He tastes delicious.
No! You leave Pebbles alone!
So if I were to... Also, Hyena Kamala is awful. It makes me forget that she's a 60-year-old hag because her tits distract people. Also, dry bread, Trish gets pegged with the horse dildo.
Who's Trish? What?
One of the many names for Dev.
Oh. There's some lore I don't know. And plus, we all know that he only gets pegged by Naomi. It's canon.
Yeah, we got confirmation that he does.
Yeah, he said so on his gaming stream. Definitely 100% run with it forever.
He also said it on the Lumi cast last week.
See? Chat, run with it.
Bull adult. Arch, dry bread. Get away from Lumi. She's the new Andrew Tate. She'll sell your innocence to a married woman. All for a t-shirt, just like a poor sweet Henry. She'd let Vosh spend a night with Pebbles, all for a gift sub.
No!
Man, that was just fucking word soup to me. Holy shit. Like, I recognize, like, some individual words. I know some of the people. I know Vosh. Most of that is, I have no idea what you're trying to tell me, man.
5,000. Tori, no! I already apologized.
Why do these weirdos call me dry bread? Since when is that a thing? I'm either Madry or MDB.
Just Jinx, Arch, I see you skipped my last pony related to Super. Subject Lum Lum, Dev 2.0, and chat to it, if you please. Disregard if you read it. But I did read it, and I didn't disregard it. And Prison Warrior, the Lumi avatar was talked about earlier was the avatar Lumi used last week when we had the Lumi cast. Also, new Dev, you should know that Arch is such a great storyteller that it does not matter. His lore is true. Just ask all Dev about diaper lore.
I know about diaper lore. I mean, I don't know where the origin is. I just know that it's an undisputable fact.
And also, Arch would have to set up some new links and stuff so he could see my model. Because I'd have to use a virtual camera on another website. Or it's like, or he could, actually no, because that would just be popping up another thing from the Discord. Like, because I'd be using a virtual camera instead of a webcam. I don't know, it'd be something that Arch is too lazy to set up.
So it could be anything.
Yeah, next time Arch lets me do a Lumi cast, I will use my model every time. Now you just have to bully Arch to tell him that he just needs to give me his whole channel.
Yeah, I saw people in the chat were like surprised that you have a full model. Like they just didn't even know.
No, I have multiple models.
I mean, I know that you do because I've seen your stream.
Your fucking reactive is just fucking funny.
Thank you. Which one? I have 3 different sets of them now.
The one that you look over in horror and then you look at the screen.
Okay, because I've also got the one where I'm looking concerned and contemplative, and then I look really angry when I talk. And I have the one where I'm flirting with the camera, and then when I talk, I'm winking at. I'm gonna go back to that one.
You knew but didn't expect it here? Well, it's like, well, if it's running off of my computer and stuff, and it's like I don't have all of his links to show chat on screen, and some people said who even reads chat on screen anyway. I was just like, you know what, fuck it, and then I just put my model where the chat usually goes.
Yeah, she placed herself on top of and before you, chat. Doesn't like you, hates you.
No, I
Once
enjoy
you're dead.
chat. I like talking with chat, unlike
Once
you.
you're silenced, destroyed.
I like talking to chat too. It's kind of. That's why I constantly cut you off to respond to chat messages that made me laugh.
Chat can purchase new Lumi casts, but she must. They must purchase Lumi casts.
Purchase Lumicast of what? How much for each Lumicast?
Ever increasing number, probably. Sandoom, I sent the recipes to Arch. Give recipe to bread. Don't wanna.
Oh, so rude. So bread isn't my fucking name.
3/4 of a cup of raw cocaine. Yeah, that would be one hell of a chocolate chip cookie.
Wow. I haven't been making it that way, but maybe I gotta.
Jesus. That's pretty awful, Sandoom. It's pretty terrible, in fact. Jesus, can you eat those and not die? How many do you make? Man, I would think that biting into one of those would just be instantaneous death, like one of those drug mules when a balloon bursts inside of them.
Oh my god, I've heard about that.
Anyways, that is all of it. Thank God, because I am so fucking hungry now. I've been wanting food for the last hour. Oh god, this was even a short ArchCast by normal standards. Well, technically we only had like one topic, but we had too many deviations today, I guess.
Yeah, we had too much fun talking about stupid side shit. He's the OG bread tuber. I mean, I've had the username since before it was a username. It was a high school nickname, just a nonsense word. But no, I don't think I agree with anything bread tubers think. They seem like morons who don't understand how real life works to me.
Oh, Noah Goderson still in chat too. Did you ever answer me if you prefer your gay men to be shaved or heavily furred? I need to know. I will continue the stream until you answer me, because this is information I need.
Oh, this is gonna be a long, guys.
Yep, might be. Have you ever considered like shaving funny like shapes into your hair, like your chest hair?
Oh,
Just me?
absolutely.
Oh, good.
No, absolutely. I used to shave funny things into my facial hair for a while.
I don't know
Just
if I'd
try
do
out
that.
crazy styles. No, so I grew facial hair like really early in high school. So I had a lot of time to just experiment and figure out what works for me. So I tried all kinds of wacky different styles. I like straighter Dev as a guest. Instantly just assuming I'm straighter.
Batsman chest? Yes.
So what are we
Smiley
waiting
face.
for?
Oh, I wanted to see if people preferred smoothly shaved gay men or bushy gay men.
Oh, are you just... Oh, I see.
Do you have to be gay to have a preference? Like, I don't understand the question.
No. It's just a scientific thing. No.
Well, what's your answer?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking, because I don't know what my answer is.
I guess I don't really know my answer is either. Well, I guess
You're gonna
with my
put your answer
girlfriends, I don't
others.
like excessive body hair. So if I were hypothetically gay, I guess my answer would be clean shaven. I don't see why it'd be any different.
Lord Commissar Spartan 2 says that twinks must be hairless below the eyebrows.
Below the eyebrow. Well, wouldn't that mean that you have to like shave. So your eyebrows are pretty high up. Your haircut would have to have like an undercut.
Yeah, but that's not that difficult to do.
Sure, but does every twink have an undercut?
Ooh, they would need to shave their ass, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, why wouldn't?
I mean, I don't
I feel
know.
like
I've never
I feel
thought
like a
about
twink
shaving
would.
my ass, honestly. It's not a
Well, I
thought.
feel
but
like
This is
Well,
getting
you're not
too
a
gay
twink.
even for me.
I feel like a twink would, though.
yeah, I mean, a twink probably would.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Ask Kibbs. He know the answer.
Yeah, chat.
I
Any
know.
any
I think
twinks
so.
in the chat? Can you let us know? Do you shave your ass? Yes, no? And don't be shy. Some of you are twink. We know it.
Oh well, I suppose Seth. Jesse Jinx says yes. He shaves his ass.
See? There
There
we
you
go.
go.
We're learning.
Well, on that illuminating point, I can go get food now. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you for your generous donations. And thank you, Lum Lum, despite your derogatory comments in my direction, for being here. And Dry Bread as well. Thank you.
Oh, thank you very much. I love being here. It's always very fun.
And it is-
Allegedly, I'll be here next week.
It is Dry Bread now. It's not Dry or MDB. It's Dry Bread.
Why would it be dry bread?
This makes more
Those-
sense.
Those are
I mean,
two
like-
words. My name isn't 3 words. It's a noise that we then later spelled phonetically because people had a hard time with it. It's the noise dry bread. And then we respelled the whole thing to make it phonetical for people. It has nothing to do with possessive terms or dryness or bread. It's a nonsense word from high school.
Nope, it's
Are-
definitely Dry Bread.
That's why
Like,
I'm
dry
called.
bread is
Would
real
you
and
rather-
exists.
That's
Would
why
you rather
people
be
call
called
me,
slightly moist bread?
That's why people. No, it's worse. That's why people just call me Madry, because that's just a noise and it's my name, or they call me MDB. This has been my name for like since early high school. Teachers called me this shit. It wasn't
know.
even my username.
And it won't
new
matter
name's
here. I
Oh,
have managed to
great.
set the narrative for every other human I've interacted with.
Oh, what does it matter? They're not even gonna call me Dry Bread. They're just gonna call me Dev 2.0 forever.
That too. Dry Dev. Dry Dev.
Straighter.
Ooh, Dry Dev.
Dry dev. Oh,
Dry
no.
Dev needs to roll for anal circumference a lot.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
A lot of tearings and anal fissures there.
Oh,
I have spent more time in my life in voice calls with you, Arch, than I have with Dev. How am I being compared to Dev every time? This doesn't make any sense.
Good question.
It's baffling.
God, are you gonna make this man play fucking Fable just so he has to roll for a circumference?
What, me? I let's
Yes,
played
you.
Fable 1.
Mortal. Lum Lum.
What?
Mortal. Or Fatal.
Mortal.
Fatal was the name?
Tall?
Are we not talking about Fable?
Oh, Fatal
it's
is the
Fable.
game where anal circumference comes from.
Fatal. Fatal?
Oh, I heard Fable. My bad.
Fatal.
Fatal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Lum
Fatal.
Lum kind of doesn't pronounce her words very well.
Sorry, I don't think I know
No,
what
no.
that game is.
I was facing away from my microphone. Leave me alone. Fatal. And why do you call it Fatal?
Sounds better.
Fatal.
Good night, chat. I'll give you Princess Celestia Hug Pony as your last screen. Sleep well.
Good night, guys.